hello. What's up this afternoon, everyone? Welcome. Very fine Monday to you all. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. What is up, Tapralrus, a Grumbler, Tucson JCBD, Frantic Wolfpup, Heebs, Phil Barretto, Tissuduty, King of Diamonds, Magistar, Matt, how are you? Zyre, welcome. Bennymon, hello, good to see you, the Grumbler. How's everyone doing today? Oh my goodness. I can't believe they did it. I literally cannot believe they did it. So this morning, No Space TV, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 23rd month. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. So this morning, I was doing my stuff, getting ready for the podcast, working on some articles, headed over to the Reddit, the main r/Magic TCG, and I saw a screenshot. They had this BNR announcement, and Wizards had not said anything about a BNR, and I thought it was a joke. I thought someone had made a meme about like, haha, like wouldn't it be great if they banned all these things? So I actually ignored it at first when I saw it. And I was like, okay, like haha, like very funny. Yeah, Wilderness Rat, Gross Bio Teferi. Yeah, that'd be great. Like that would make me want to play these formats again. And then like 15 minutes later, I went to the Wizard site and I realized it was actually real. I am absolutely shocked. Totally shocked that Wizards actually did it. Buskarat, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. If you missed it, somehow, today, with no warning, effective immediately, it's already happened. The biggest BNR announcement I think we've ever had, or at least ever had since like the late 90s during Urza's block. Standard, Wilderness Wreck, gone. Growth Spiral, gone. Teferi Time Raveler, gone. Cauldron Familiar, gone. Pioneer, all the combo decks. Inferter, Kethis, Walking Ballista, Underworld Breach. That is the top tier of the meta, gone. Historic Wilderness Reclamation, Teferi, gone. No Muxus. Brawl, I still don't know if that's really a format, but Teferi, I guess, sure, why not, is gone. I thought it was fake too, I really did. Tucerti, welcome to the Fishbowl for the first time. Thank you for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. The bans aren't live on Moto for Pioneer yet? Oh, no. They said today. Oh, well, that actually, that ruins my plan for what we're doing. Well, maybe they are. Maybe, are you sure they're not? I'm doing way jabos, McBooty. I am super excited for this. McWinsauce, it's going to be like an hour. Oh, no. Well, maybe we got to switch things up then. Like, if there's no point in playing the old format. So I thought they would be implemented by now. Oh, no. Starscream, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. So, this is huge. This is, like, exactly what we're hoping for. Fixing all of Pioneer's problems. Improving Historic. Shaking up Standard. I don't know where we go from here, but it's like we have new formats all around, essentially, which is spectacular. Yeah, maybe we'll just end up doing, doing Double Masters draft today anyway, which was my initial plan, and then we will do Pioneer tomorrow or something. We could also play Standard. That's another possibility if y'all would rather play Standard. What do you think? Well, since apparently the bannings are not up yet, this is what we're going to play at some point, because I've been telling you, I've been waiting to play the 9 Lives lock until Inverter was bad. Inverter is bad, so we are going to play the 9 Lives lock, but apparently we can't play it yet because for some reason they didn't implement the bannings yet. Wizards. So options are Double Masters draft, or I guess switch to Standard, and we'll just hold the 9 Lives Solemnity deck and play it for tomorrow's stream, I think. Stick to the draft plan. I mean, 2x draft is pretty sweet as well. And we'll just push 9 Lives back a day, and then things will definitely, it seems like everyone wants to do Double Masters. All right, let me update the title of the stream. Bat Boss, we'll do a draft today, and then starting tomorrow, we will be hitting up post-ban formats like crazy. Pork, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 3rd month, and also Bat Boss for the 19th month. Thank you for your subscriptions. Big super cheer for you. Love the content. Keep up the amazing work. Also, Vitz has an inferior build. All right, draft it is. That was my initial plan for today. Before the BNR, let me update the title. Double Masters Draft and banning discussions. All right, title updated. And we'll do this tomorrow. We will still get to it. I promise, I promise. My initial plan before they announced the random bannings was today we were just going to do Double Masters draft. But then they announced the bannings. I was like, oh man, I want to try 9 lives. But then apparently they're not implemented yet. So tomorrow for 9 lives. Come back tomorrow 6 Eastern for 9 lives. Well, let's do our reminders. Jump into a draft, start Double Masters. We have been talking about it. I think the big question, and we'll talk about it as we go along, the big question is where do we go from here? Like, that is the biggest, like, look at the metagame page. Let me pull up the metagame page, and I promise we're going to get to a draft. I'm not going to do this for the entire stream. Just look at the metagames for these formats. It is ridiculous. Hey, what's up, Raven Runner? How are you? Good to see you. Urfa, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Podcast is recorded. It'll go up as soon as the stream ends, basically. I record it, then I come to the stream, and then I upload it when the stream ends. So, half hour-ish after the stream is over, we should have the podcast up. So yeah, it's mostly bad talks. Podcast was fun because Krim just rolled out of bed and immediately jumped to the podcast, so he didn't even know that the bannings had happened. So we got to break it to him live on stream, or on podcast, so that was fun. The upside of Krim sleeping in this morning. Oh, happy birthday, Spawn Love! Thank you for hanging out. So, just look at this meta, and then we'll jump into our draft. Look at this meta. Standard, Team Erect, gone, it's banned. 4-color rack, gone, it's banned. Bant Ramp, Gross Bile Treferi, gone, it's banned. Rago Sacrifice, gone, Cat's banned. Judd Sacrifice, gone, Cat's banned. That leaves, like, Azorius Control, Esper Control. Now, Teferi's banned, so they're at least powered down. 4-color Control, guess what? Teferi's banned, that's powered down. Really, the only things that didn't get hit by this banning are the mono-colored aggro decks. Mono green, mono red, mono black, and you might think those decks will just shoot to the top of the metagame, but those are decks that were played primarily to get in under Team of Reclamation and Bant Ramp. If people are fighting these, I think they're going to be fair. They'll probably be fine, but I think they actually somehow get less good if you're not fighting against Team of Reclamation. So what I'm trying to say is, Standard is going to be almost entirely new. Decks to keep an eye out for that I would expect might go shooting up in the metagame. Gruul, I think. Embercleave, gonna be good. Mono red with Embercleave. Embercleave is just a card to keep an eye out for. It's one of the most busted cards left in the format. I'm really high in Teamer Adventures. In fair formats, Teamer Adventures is almost unbeatable. And the format just got fairer with Wilderness Rat combo being gone, with Bant getting hated out, with Cat Oven being hated out, because it is really hard to outgrind Teamer Adventures. And this deck is almost rotation proof. You got to change up your mana. You lose like a Nissa, you lose Ether Gust, whatever. But this deck is almost rotation proof. And I expect it to be really good. So that's another one to keep an eye on. It is super fun to play. That's, out of the last year's Standard, I think maybe that's the most fun I've had playing Standard is Adventure decks. I love the Lucky Knight deck too. That might be worth revisiting, the Knight Lucky Clover deck. So those are decks to keep an eye on. Pioneer is maybe even more impactful. Yes, Mono Black Aggro, technically number 1 at the metagame, whatever. It jumps up and down. But Dimir Inverter, gone. Mono White Devotion with the combo, gone. Lotus Breach, gone. Kevis, gone. That is a huge chunk of the top tier of the meta. All the combo decks. I can't even think of what the next combo deck left in the meta is. Unless you want to argue like Naya Winota is a combo deck, all the combo decks are gone. We might be back to fair Pioneer, which is what I want Pioneer to be. Like, being able to play fair Magic decks and do cool things. So I'm really hopeful we're going to have like aggro with like mono black, mono green, mono red versus mid-range. We got like Sultai. I'm sure some other ones will develop. Mainly Sultai is the top tier one, maybe Gruul. And then control decks, which I think will still exist in the meta. Niv to Light style decks will still be around. So I'm actually really hopeful we're going to have like a fair-ish Pioneer format, at least for a little while, where you have aggro versus kind of mid-rangey decks versus control decks, maybe some ramp decks thrown in. So I am actually very excited. I'm hyped. I'm super hyped. I was like, oh, Dazzy J, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 35th month. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. I'm super excited. I was like super down on Standard and super down on Pioneer. And you know that because we've talked about it. And I basically just said, I'm just not playing those formats. But those formats have basically been fixed. This is all I could have hoped for. Like, this wasn't the half measures. This wasn't like, oh, all right, we banned dig through time in Pioneer. That'll make things better. Wizards went for the headshot. It just took these decks out. And I'm actually like very excited. I don't even know what to say. Like, this caught me by surprise, but it was a very good news day. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait till tomorrow to play our Pioneer deck because I didn't realize this. I thought the bannings were all implemented already. Apparently, Wizards is waiting another hour or two to actually implement the bannings on Pioneer. So we're gonna have to push our 9 Lives deck, our first new Pioneer deck, off to tomorrow's night stream. But we do get to do Double Masters draft, which I'm also hyped about. But I got new reminders. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Oh my goodness. What is going on today, everyone? What is going on? All right, so reminders. Replay YouTube. That's where you find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube. Tons of stuff going up on there. Modern for Budget Magic tonight. We played some historic for Budget Brute last night. Podcast talking bannings going on as soon as we get up with the stream in a few hours. So keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, our sponsor this afternoon is Card Kingdom. And if you need some magical cards, you get them over at cardkingdom.com. Even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. They got Double Masters up for pre-sale now, along with a bunch of other stuff. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom for supporting the stream. Otherwise, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playbets, good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations, always appreciated, never required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream, and the Discord is new and improved. So thank you to all of them, and thank you to all of you for hanging out. Did I miss the bannings discussion? I'm sure we're going to be talking about it as we go along. We have been discussing it already, Araby. I'm in full-on hype mode. So, unfortunately, I think... So, do we have confirmation? Should we just try it? Like, if we jump into a league... are we just going to play against Inverter? I didn't see any time. They said it was today, so I just assumed it was fixed. The other thing I was nervous about with Pioneer is apparently, like, I was talking to Krim, and he said it's been really hard to actually record a Pioneer video because you have to sit and wait like 10 or 15 minutes to get a single match in a league. They said as soon as possible. They're not implemented yet. All right. Double Masters it is. Pioneer tomorrow. We know it'll be implemented by tomorrow. I don't want to take a risk. Nothing would dampen my amazing mood like jumping into a Pioneer League with 9 lives and playing Inverter 5 times. That would be the absolute worst. Instead, we got other new things going on. Double Masters, and this set is crazy. Adrian Displays, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. What do you all think of these bads? Like, can't you make a deck and it will tell you if it's bad? Maybe? I don't know if that actually would work or not. I don't know if I have any of the man cards. Inverter, Walking Ballista. I don't think I actually own any of these. Cathis, Breach. Yeah, I don't actually... Oh, wait, hang on. No, Breach. Cathis. Oh. So Cathis appears to be legal. It would let us just run this deck with Cathis in it. So apparently it actually is not, it is not updated yet. Yodabat, so limited it is for today. Tomorrow, I promise. Welcome to the Fish Bowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Will this make Siege Rhino good? I don't know about that. Are we ready, chat? Are we ready for Double Masters Draft? 2 rares in the pack. Wait, what are we waiting for? Pioneer bans are exactly what I was hoping for. Like, and then some. I was hoping for the top 3 combo decks to get banned. They threw in Kethis as well that I wasn't even expecting. Standard, I think there's like a legit question as to whether, like, what does this mean for Standard? Is Standard fixed? I think for Standard to be fixed, Wizards needs to stop printing the broken cards. I do think that what this does for sure is increases interest in Standard over the next month leading up to like Zendikar spoilers. So I think the bannings were obviously great. Whether or not Standard is like healthy long term, who knows? Who knows what's in Zendikar? Who knows what rises to the top? I don't have any idea, but I do think I'm hyped to play Standard again. Like, I'm actually interested. I was fully set up to essentially play 0 Standard from now until Zendikar came out. Like, that was my plan. I don't think I was going to play an actual, like, game of Standard in that time. Now I'm going to play Standard again. So, it's working to some extent. I'm getting fatigued with Nexus card being banned, especially with the money investment. Ugh. That's actually something we talked about on the podcast. And that is a concern, especially for paper. And I don't know what the solution is for that. I think that is the biggest risk with all these bannings by far. And hopefully it's less painful on Arena. I think it's very much less painful on Arena. It's also less painful-ish on Magic Online, very less painful with rental programs where you lose nothing. So it doesn't hurt digital as much, but I was thinking about that today. Like, could I recommend to someone they buy a $500 standard deck? I don't think that I could. I don't think that I could tell someone in good conscience, like, hey, go buy this $500 top tier standard deck, because there's a decent chance it's going to get banned and you're going to lose a ton of money. All right, what do we have in our... Oh, God. Oh, God. We get... Boy, all right, so this is a nightmare. This is the nightmare. This is what happens when you... This is going to be my VIP booster. I know. I'm going to open my VIP booster. My rares are going to be Foil Heat Shimmer, 4 Eon Storm, somehow missing their art. Well, those are two of the least good for limited rares in the entire set. I think we get 2 first picks. Easy first picks would be like Galvanic Blast and a Braid. That would be a decent removal start to a draft. I think Galvanic Blast is pretty good in this format because there are a ton of artifacts running around. Like that would be my initial thought would be to take the 2 red removal spells. Eon Storm, it's got a special place in my heart, but boy, it is just not actually very good, unfortunately. I do like Thraben Inspector. I think Thraben Inspector is very good. Otherwise, Remember the Fallen, something I don't mind picking up late. There are combos with Vampire Hexmage. Disciple's kind of intriguing. A little bit awkward to pass 2 red rares and take 2 red cards, but there's probably a good chance that both of these are still coming back around the table when we pick again, so... Galvanic Blast and Inspector. I don't think it's worth taking 2 colors if we can take... Like, is Inspector better than a Braid? Maybe slightly. But I think there's more upside in taking 2 cards of the same color rather than taking... Yeah, only for your first pick you get to pick 2. Yeah, we're gonna take the 2 red cards for now. And get a... Because this leaves us open to going to any secondary color. We take Pyrite Spellrealm and just try to be burn. Straight up just burn you out. Apparently the person next to us also opened 2 rares I didn't want. Cadolph the Forge Master. This would be as... Boy, why do so many rares not have art? That is very awkward. Misprint? Misprint already? This is a real draft. This is a keeper draft. Filterlander powerful, not really anywhere close to our current colors. I'm leaning towards just taking the Spell Bomb. Is Restoration good? I think if you have something big to reanimate, I don't think just as a value card it's good. If you have, like, I don't know, Battle Ball or something, Mirror Battlesphere or something like that, it could be good. Capsule's also good, but again, like, I think we're just going to stick to 1 color for now. I think... Waiting to see what develops as far as a secondary color. Ooh, this is interesting. Now there's 2 blue rare. Man, no one opened good rares. All the rares are just flying around the table. Well, Grand Architect's a sweet card. Pumps blue creatures, turns artifact creatures blue, lets us tap blue creatures to make artifact mana. Blue-red artifacts could be a thing. Like, that would be possible. We could take... I do like the Land Cyclers, but not in this deck. We don't have any red cards. So we got to take either like a Peace Strider, a Mishra's Factory, or go into another color. Disciple is insane. You want to go red-black artifacts? Hulk is good. Yeah, Hulk is fine. Disciple's nuts? Alright. Let's do it. We got a Spell Bomb to go with it. There's another one that could table, too, that we passed. Ooh. So one thing I've noticed about this format is I think that main deck artifact hate is reasonable. Most decks are going to have some number of artifacts. Mesmeric Orb, mill them out. Well, the art appeared. Huh. Okay. Force Tron. It would be sweet to actually pull off Tron in draft. That would be hilarious. We haven't seen many Tron lands yet, though. We haven't seen hardly any. Pyrewild Shaman wants us to be aggressive. Maybe we can set up some sort of Mirror Retriever loop with two of them. This is Magic Online. Oh, alright. Alright, we'll take it. Sure. Ooh, so Pyrite Spellbomb goes up even more in value with Disciple, because we can just sack it and trigger Disciple. Defiant Salvager could be a good way to sack our artifacts. Gleaming Barrier's 2 artifacts in 1, but that should come back around. Golem Artisan, I don't think is actually very good. I think another Spell Bomb. Keep taking the Spell Bombs. I think we're off to an interesting start. I haven't done many drafts. I don't know if this is actually good. I've done one draft. Yeah, I think that Retriever is going to be interesting for Pauper. There's some things you can do with it that are pretty potentially powerful. Skinbrand Golem, Toll Collector for equipment. This pack is not very exciting. Take the Husk with no art Husk. Draft Tron. One of these times we're just gonna have to full on just try to force Tron and see what happens. Hell, all right, we'll take Husk. Ooh, Our deck is really cheap so far. We might be able to Ad Nauseam. Buried Ruin? Ad Nauseam, like, our average CMC is like 1.5 or something. It's really low. Hey, what's up, Mono the Conqueror? You know, let's take it. We're in black. Let's see what happens. Oh, Tronland. Tronland, we're doing it. I don't think this is the time. This deck might actually... I don't know. We'll see. Filterland coming around. Sometimes you just gotta risk it. Divest is probably a fine sideboard card. I guess we'll take Greaves, maybe. All right, we'll take Greaves. Maybe Forge Master comes back. Oh, someone took the Heat Shimmer. Can we do anything? Remove a +1/+1 counter or a charge counter from a permanent to shock something. So far, we have 0 of either. Orcish Vandal is probably good. We lost other Disciple of the Vault. We'll take Vandal. That works with our plan. Riddlesmith would be good if we could cast it, but I don't think we can. Peace, well, actually, Costly Plunder is probably perfect for this deck. Better than Peace Strider. Man, our average CMC is so low. Blue looks really open. Gleaming Barrier might be okay. That's way too expensive. They changed the draft. How do I make my sideboard? All right, there we go. Sideboard you, sideboard you, sideboard. All right, well, we're doing something interesting. I don't know if it's good. Let's see what our rares are. Let's get a Bob. Let's get something good. Well, black is kind of our secondary color. We did get the late Ad Nauseam, so... Sort by CMC. It's actually pretty good. All 1s and 2s and then Ad Nauseam so far. We have been talking about the bads as we go along. We did discuss it at the beginning, but... Ha ha ha. Goblin Guide. I mean, we can't take Goblin Guide. Oubliette is a decent removal spell. Rampacious Dragon, a little risky if we Ad Nauseam, but 2 treasure tokens do sacrifice to our Disciple of the Vault and turn on our Galvanic Blast. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, target creature gets +2/+0 and Death Touch. Painsmith's probably not horrible either. Think we're going Goblin Guide? Painsmith is kind of sweet. It is aggressive. We don't have that many creatures yet, and one of them is a Gleaming Barrier, but... we have a decent amount of removal. Oubliette is nice because it hits big things, though. I think we want to... let's stay aggro. Goblin Guide Painsmith? You want to pivot to blue? I mean, blue would give us Fairy Mechanist. Oh, do we have another card? Twisted. Oh, we do have another card. Twisted Abomination's good, unless we're at nauseaming. Oubliette. Yeah, we were going to 9 lives, but apparently they didn't implement the bannings yet on Moto for some reason. It's gonna be like another hour or two, so we had to pivot. We had to pivot to our initial plan, and then we'll do 9 lives tomorrow. So sorry about that. Guide is super bad. Well then, I mean, if you're really aggro, it's probably fine, right? Well, then we could take Oubliette and Painsmith. Don't Tunnel Vision Black. I mean, what else are we going to take that's good from this pack? Fairy Mechanist is okay, but not, like, exciting. I think Oubliette is one of the best cards in the pack. All right, let's stick with that for now and see where we end up. Gosox, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup here for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wound Reflection, beginning of each end step. Each opponent loses life equal to life they were lost. So this doubles up the damage. It's 6 mana, though. It will definitely kill us with ad nauseum. Like hardcore. We could take a Braid or Fatal Push. I actually think I like a Braid better than Fatal Push because there's so many artifacts in this set. Even though we can turn on Revolt, it's probably just another Braid. Yeah, we only get 1 now. You get 2 picks for your first pick, and then it shifts to 1 pick. Yeah, we'll just take a Braid. Ooh, Brimstone Volley is actually really powerful. That is, we are kind of like a burn deck, aren't we? That's very strange. I don't know if Bird's actually an arc. We have 2 Spell Bobs, a Galvanic Blast, an Orcish Vandal, and now a Brimstone Volley? Gauntlets. Yeah, Gauntlets could be okay. I think we need a... we're kind of like attacker light. The Card Kingdom thing is covering the cards. Yeah, oh, there it goes. Brimstone? It's got to be Brimstone. I don't know about Vexing Saw, sure. Hey! I don't have any rare Ravenous Traps. maybe we gotta take this rare Ravenous Trap. Ramiflex! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. We'll have to do a Force Tron draft at some point. Valley is great. Valley. Banshee? Banshee's good. Banshee's very strong. Bone Picker can be good. I think it's one of those two. It's definitely not Ravenous Trap. McFly! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We do need more creatures. Alright, we're gonna take Banshee. Hopefully we get one of those other ones back. Ooh, there's another... Okay, there's another Mirror Retriever. Is there a way to make infinite mana? Is there a way to make infinite mana? So we have 2 Mirror Retrievers. Is there a way we could go infinite with them? Stuff! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Godo. When Godos enters the battlefield, you search your library for equipment card, put on the battlefield. If you do, shuffle your library. We don't have any good equipments. Like, none. I do like Costly Plunder with what we have going on at the moment. Thirst would be good if we were in blue. Throne of Gath is another way to sacrifice artifacts. Alright. We'll take Godo. Ooh, Time Sieve. Huh. Can we do anything with that? Not really. And it's in another color. Defiant Salvager seems good. Sack an artifact, grow it. We have artifacts to sack. That's kind of like a combo with our 2 Bargaros. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think that's good. Ooh, Gauntlets. Another Gauntlets. Gauntlets for days. Also another Orcish Vandal. That works well with the burn plan. Also works well with our 2 Mirror Retrievers. I don't think we want Pentad Prism. Our CMCs are really low. I think we just take another Vandal. Maybe these gauntlets are not good. I think you need to have a lot of creatures for gauntlets to be good. There's a lot of scars. I'll try to slow down. Maybe there is like a natural delay in Twitch, so maybe it's getting too far ahead. Rampacious Dragon? I guess? Well, I'd be doing a BNR video on... We have not gotten a single playable... Well, we got a Godo that was passed around and ad nauseum, but we opened bad rares both times. We don't have any playable rares, really. And take a welding jar. Hey, what's up, Zach? How are you? Balduvian Rage. Attacking creature gets +X/+0 until end of turn. Draw a card. Ugh. Alright, let's say gauntlets. I don't think we're gonna play it. Gremlins came back. That's decent. Squirrels for the memes and enlarge. Alright, give us a good rare for once. What's the best card we could open? Not Terastodon. Not Adaptive Automaton. Wow, we cannot open a good... Whoa, another Disciple of the Vault's good. Weapon Surge down at the bottom. LP, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup here for you. Thank you. Man, we have not opened a single good rare this draft. We haven't picked any of our rares. Complete just straight up duds. Good news is Disciple of Vault Executioner's Capsule are pretty good for our deck. Like those are... Really think Wellspring over Capsule? I think the Wellspring is good too. Disciple number 1. I can see a debate between Wellspring and Capsule for number 2. I think it's gotta be Disciple though. Disciple is perfect for our deck. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, we have not opened good rares. I'm glad this is a draft and not a box. Anything else worth considering? Culling Dias is sweet. Dark Axe is good, but again, we're not a super attacky deck, I don't think. Yeah, let's snap off the 2 black cards. Braids, Conjure Adept. I don't think we were a Braids deck. No, we didn't wheel. We picked it one fairly early, and the second one didn't wheel last time. The question is, are we actually going to try to ad nauseum? The more, like, Kuldotha Flame Fiend was good in... Man, there's a lot of Scars of Mirrodin cards in here, aren't there? Like, Flame Fiend is a good card. It's also really risky with ad nauseum. Our average CMC is still pretty low. We'll see if we play all these high-end things. Oh, but ad nauseum is so sweet. It's so sweet. How can we... I mean, we could take Maze and play it as a spell. That's true. It does deal with big creatures. That might actually be worth it. Just not count it as a land. We can probably play 16 lands in our deck anyway. Okay, I will accept that argument. Godo, it was a late pick. Oh, Thopter Foundry. We could kind of... It's really... I found it hard to splash in this format, in the tiny bit that I've played. How's it going? Does Double Masters have any new cards or just reprints? It is all reprints in one form or another. There's not very good fixing. It's like expedition maps and stuff like that. So there's not like just common lands or something you can snag. So I think it's hard to splash. Tumbler Magnet's a good card. We could take the Catheter. Otherwise, not much. I think it's Tumbler Magnet or... Yeah, I guess Diaz is alright too. Yeah, let's take Tumbler Magnet. Tumbler Magnet I think is kind of underrated. I think it's actually good. What does this do? Flying Exploit. So you can sack a creature when it comes into play. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a counter on it. Oh, wait. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a counter on it. That actually doesn't seem bad. We do have these like sacrifice synergies. It might be worth considering. Yeah, I think Magnet's good. Or it's just another Rampacious Dragon. that makes treasure tokens that we can sacrifice to drain people. That's the pick, I think. One of the 5 mana flyers. Oh, are we really gonna have to cut? Are we really gonna have to cut ad nauseum? I might just risk it. We might just risk. What's the worst that can happen? Godo. I don't know if we're gonna play Godo or not. Enters battlefield. Search your library for an equipment. Put it on the battlefield. Whenever Godo attacks, tap it and all samurai you control. I don't know if Godo actually does much. Caesar Fall Down. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, we'll take Skinwing, put in the sideboard. That pack's not very good for us. Ooh, artifact creatures get +1/+1. Do we have enough artifact creatures to make that work? Maybe. Maybe? Don't play Godo, it's a trap. Del Roaz for the 46th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What are we proliferating, though? I feel like we have nothing to proliferate. Like, it sacks artifacts, but it doesn't do anything? Artifact creatures, we don't actually have that many, though, do we? I feel like we're a combo deck. We're a combo deck. Let's take Peace Strider. We're a combo deck. We're sack. Oh, if I know there's going to be 2 in a row, I might have taken them. We can take Bone Picker. Bone Picker's good. Its CMC is a little higher than we'd like, but... All right, chat, just for you. Just for you, chat. Never say I didn't do anything for you. Icar Wellspring comes back. The battings have not updated yet, which is why we're doing a draft. We were gonna play Pioneer, but we had to put. Oh boy, that's a late 3-bit Inspector. Unfortunately, it's not in our colors, but Scavenger came back. Unfortunately, they didn't update the bannings quickly enough, so we're doing draft today, Pioneer tomorrow, and then probably Standard on Thursday, I guess. Actually, you missed Positive Rants. I think, like, I am very, very happy with the bannings. Is it going to solve Standard's problems long term? I don't know, but it's going to make me interested in playing Standard over the short term. Uro was the one card that I was like, oh, should that have been banned, maybe? Probably, but whatever, like, we can deal with it. So that was the one card I was a little questionable on. But overall, I think it was a very good day, and a very good day for Pioneer especially. Hey, Joseph, how are you? Next draft, just pick Tron lands. Maybe we'll force Tron. It seems like a lot of people want to force Tron. It just... Alright, if we... Alright, we'll do a poll. If we do a second draft, should we force Tron? The rule would be we have to take every Tron land we see. Maybe outside of the first pack. I think maybe there's an exception for our rares. When we open our rare, like, because if we open a card or something, we need things to play with. We need things to play with our Tron lands. But if we do a second draft, maybe we just full on force Tron. Because a lot of people have said that. Lean into it, but so we force it, but we still take good cards for our Tron deck if we see them. All right, well, that sounds reasonable. We have our first donation of the day from Adrian Del Plays. Hey Seth, I've been a fan for years. You help me a lot getting through a rough period of my life. I made a double Masters EV for Europe on Reddit. May link it. TLDR, buy a box top or a Singers Not Boosters. Cheers from France. Well, Ivy, thanks for the kind words and the donation. And yes, please link your European EV. Monday is our unofficial European stream, European friendly stream, because it's earlier. That's actually sounds very helpful. I know a couple people have asked me about the differences. All right, we got to build this deck. Thank you so much for the donation. So, core of the deck. Disciple the Vault to drain our opponent. That's step 1. So we're keeping Disciples. Artifacts that we can sack. Pyrite Spellbobs. Mirror Retrievers. Costly Plunders in. Executioner Capsule's in. Ichor Wellspring is probably in. Tumbler Magnet's probably in. So that's kind of like our main plan. Then we have our burn spells, which are in. Galvanic Blast is in. The two Abrades are in. Brimstone Volley is in. I think Oubliette is in. So that gets us to 15 cards. Then the question is, what do we do with the rest of these cards? I think we probably want Orcish Vandals. That works with our burn plan. We probably want Bone Picker. That works with our sacrifice plan. That gets us to 18, so we get 5 more cards out of this pile. That's where it gets interesting. So one option would be to go like Gremlins, Defiant Salvager. So like Gremlins, Defiant Salvager, Painsmith, Flair Husk, Ad Nauseum, something like that. Let's move these up here for a second. That would be option. This would be like the most aggressive build of the deck. The full-on aggro bird Painsmith, Ad Nauseum probably actually being good in this deck. That would be option number 1. That's like the full-on combo build. The other possibility is we could get rid of some of these sacrifice things, like Defiant Salvagers, Ad Nauseums, those last cards we were talking about. And instead, let's see what the other version would look like. Instead, we could play... What else are we cutting? Oh, Defiant Salvager. So like these cards and maybe something else. And instead we could play like Rampacious Dragon. I think we definitely want Oubliette. Rampacious Dragon. In Scavenger? Man, can't we just still play Ad Nauseum and risk it? Can we still do it? You like option 1 best? I do kind of like the Rapacious Dragons. The 2 treasures do work really well with Disciple of the Vault. What about the best or worst of both worlds? I want this Ad Nauseum so bad. I want Ad Nauseum. Oh, we have the Banshee too is good. 1 dragon. Yeah, we'll slip the maze in. Is there anything else we can cut? Costly Thunder, Plainsmith, Abrades, Vandals, Wellsprings. There's not really a lot. I guess we could cut Defiant Salvager. That's probably the mantest of the cards. Maybe that? We're losing out on the Banshee. Like, that would be kind of in between. It's 25 ticks to draft. Oh, I missed your sub message. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, my apologies. I will see if I can find it. Oh, huge apologies. Fortnus, welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Seth, admit to the chat that you really do love anchovies. That is the furthest thing from the truth. That is that is so not true. All right, let's pull ads in the second play. We gotta actually get playing because we still need time to force Tron. We gotta force Tron. We gotta get in at least 2 drafts today, or else. The good thing is this is gonna be a fast deck. I think. Can we go 16? Let's go Mazavith in 16 real lands. Is that too risky? Our average CMC is low. Maybe, perhaps. All right, let's try it. Yeah, our plan was to all right. Initially, the plan was. Let's try it. Initially, the plan was to do a double Masters draft today. Then they announced the BNR, and I shifted gears to wanting to play 9 Lives in Pioneer. But then we realized that the BNR is not actually implemented on Moto yet for some reason. So, There we go. Stream mode achieved. So we went back to our original plan of double masters today, and then tomorrow will be our Pioneer 9 live stream. Fatsmaster, welcome to the Fishbowl. You're the bestest. Well, thank you. So are you, Fatmaster. Bestest new subscriber. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, we're not going to have a problem with lands. I think we actually keep this. So the bans are up on Arena. On Moto, I assume they would already be in effect. It usually happens at 1 o'clock. But apparently they wanted people to have more time to finish their leagues. So maybe in the next hour sometime or so. Buffalo! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. First time sub, big super cheer for you. NHL is a sport that I don't watch. You hate this hand? I mean, it's definitely not a... It's definitely not a great hand because we have a ton of lands. But we do have redraws. Opponent's got Thrabes. Ooh, Bone Picker. Alright, that could be good in the future. We're getting there. Has anyone else... When does Double Masters release some paper? Official release is this Friday. Yeah, more Wellsprigs might be helpful. Ancestral Blade. We need some of our sacrifice stuff. Well, there's more lands. Play me Retriever. Go. We need our artifact sacking stuff. Have you ever considered making a series on Goldfish where you build a cube from scratch? Ooh, I haven't, but that's a cool idea. I have started to build cubes a couple of times and never actually finished them. But that actually sounds like a super sweet idea. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier. I first saw the announcement, Lord Vargas, on Reddit, and it was just a screenshot. And I didn't think it was real. I thought it was all right, let's Costly Plunder Wellspring. Draw some cards. Play Flayer Husk. Play Mazavith. Go. Defense! King of Diamonds in History Bash! Hey Seth, what's this week's Commander Clash theme? Any hints on what you are running? So last week was viewer submitted. This week is a theme based on Planeswalkers, kind of like a Planeswalker tribal theme. You probably will not be able to guess the Planeswalker that I built my deck around. It is... So the idea, it was inspired by Core Set 2021. And the top-down designs. Welcome, both King of Diamonds and History Bash to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscriptions. Big super cheer for you. Yeah, we might next turn do the equipping and kill the germ to get down Bone Picker. We can do that and leave up Mazavith and also a Braid. Seems like a good turn. All right. Opponent developing their board. More Braids. Well, actually, we can't. So this would be a 2-2. We'd get a Bone Picker. Opponent could still keep attacking, though. Do we wait? We were going to do Pioneer today, but they haven't implemented the banning. So I guess tomorrow has got to be our Pioneer party. I wish. So it was inspired by Core Set 2021. So it was kind of weighted towards those Planeswalkers. But yeah, it was definitely it was one of the longest games we played in a while. But it didn't feel long. It was a long game, but it was actually like stuff was happening most of the time. It wasn't one of those like long drawn out, oh my god games. It was more like really long but interesting. Yeah, we can move the Husk over to kill the germ. We can't leave up a braid. I guess that's fine, though. No, no, no. All right, so move this over. Equip. The germ dies. We get to Bone Picker for 1 mana. Play them out and pass the turn. Mirror Retriever as a 2/2 is a much better blocker. And if it dies, we can get back Ichor Wellspring to draw more cards. We gotta keep our life total high for when we draw ad nauseum. That's what this all is about. Found it. Getting frisky. Well, we will untap you. Retriever you. We gotta keep our life so we can... we gotta keep our life so we can ad nauseum for many cards. That's our main goal. Ugh. That's gonna be an issue. Oh boy. Alright, that was not the best turn for us. More lands. Well, Ichor Wellspring, draw a card. Oh, land number 79. Pass the turn. Oh yeah, that is not great. At the beginning of your end step. All right, well. Yeah, not good, not good. I think we're in serious trouble. There are no disenchants. Well, kill that. Pass the turn. But our opponent gets this endless hidden stockpile value. Yeah, hidden stockpile is very strong here. What does the spells command do? Opponent gets in. Well, might as well untap one of them. Take 2. Yeah. Whoa, we have a $10 donation coming in from Ramaflex. All right, well, we get to scry, so hopefully we're going to draw into land next turn. Ramaflex. Whew. Get rid of that land. How many? That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. All right. Well, that's been the biggest difference. Opponents on 4 lands are on 10. Or 9 with 1 scry to the bottom. Ramaflex with the $10 donation says, "Hey, Seth, always enjoyed your deck techs on YouTube. First time here." Really? All right, well. Apparently, the lands will keep a-flowing. Yeah, this has been very land heavy. Land heavy to the max. Hey Seth, always enjoy your deck takes on YouTube. First time here, is it possible to get assistance with my brew? I have an evasive aggro life gain angel deck. I feel like my own bias makes me unable to make it better. Thanks you for all the fun you bring. Well, Ramaflex, yeah, send me a link. Thank you so much for the donation. Stick a link in the chat, and I will try to take a peek. I mean, it's not I don't think it's a bug. It's just a flood. Opponent going to equip. And equip. Goes to combat. Well. Alright, so let's think about this. We untap the token. We block here. We abrade Ancestral Blade. Kill the construct. Opponent, yeah, gets another. Alright, there's Orcish Vandal. Equip. Play the land, pass the turn. The Mazavith has actually been really good. Oh, let me see Ramflex. Let me take a look. Angels is definitely a sweet tribe. Ooh, that is a very angelic draft. Scroll of Avacyn. I have not seen in a while. It is some sweet life gain. Angel of Vitality. That is definitely spicy. It is very flavorful. All right, opponent, fatal push number 2. And our opponent's fatal pushes have been solid. The flood is still the biggest issue. Opponent sacks to scry. Little awkward that we're in a artifact theme set and losing to an enchantment. Opponent passes. So what were you trying to figure? What were you trying to figure out with the deck? Opponent gets another hidden stockpile. Ugh. There's just so many lands. So many lands. What do you think of the standard metagame after the ban? Oh no, really? Yeah, now we're super dead. All right. Well, hard to win when you draw only lands. Yeah, all right. On to game 2. We have a new donation. Why are we not attacking? Because we're dying. Oh, that was just so many lands. Wow, massive donation from McCary, first with a $20 donation. Hey Seth, first of several, I was planning on doing a thought experiment by pitching some big changes to formats, but today's bannings kind of spoiled it a little. Would you mind if I still shared? No, I would love to hear your thoughts, experiments, McCary. Thank you so much for the donation. And Brace of Boxin with a $100 donation. Today's bannings are great to see, even if Uro was on the list. Hopefully Standard will actually be a bit more interesting now. Separately, thanks for the great entertainment. I don't catch you often live, so it's doubly good MTG day. Well, Brace of Boxin, that is a massive donation. I too am super excited about where Standard's going to be at. Thank you so much for the donation. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, imagine how many lands we we would have drawn if we had hit our ad nauseum. Huh. Do we change anything, or do we just assume that we don't draw all lands again? Is there even anything to change? Hidden stockpile is definitely problematic. We don't have a great way to deal with that. Opponent's removal seems to be primarily fatal pushes. Maybe we got to go with more big stuff. Maybe that's our best plan. Maybe we... Oh, ad nauseum. All right, let's just try it again. Try it again. I mean, we already have only 16 functional lands. It's hard to go much lower than 16. All right. 2 lands. The problem is we have all this removal, but our removal does not stop the hidden stockpile. And we don't have a way to answer hidden stockpile. I mean, we have ways to just drain our opponent out of the game. That's what we need to find. Oh boy. Well, this might be one of those games where we have to start sacrificing things to not be mana screwed. Opponent has a fatal push. Alright. Run out of gremlins past the turn. People want to do Tron for our next draft, so we will try to force Tron in the future. In our second draft, people have spoken. So we definitely will. Let's play Tumbler Magnet. Maze of Ith, go to combat, attack ya, hit ya down to 16. Yes, we did talk about the $100 donation. That was the bannings in Euro donation. Thanks again so much to Brace of Boxin for the big donation. Glint Sleeve Artisan for our opponent. McCary with a $30 donation. Good lord, so many donations. First off, it's standard. Just to note, I preemptively remove cards I thought might be a problem eventually. Unbanned nothing. Banned Uronissa to Fairy, Embercleave, Elspeth Conqueror's Death, Wilderness Reclamation, Cauldron Familiar, Questing Beast. That is That is actually very similar, for the most part, to what we actually saw today, Makiri. Like, you had a little bit more stuff on there, and I think those were good options, especially... Opponent clearly has Fatal Push. How do we get in there? So yeah, those all seem reasonable. I would have liked to see Urugo as well. Sekma with a $2 donation. Hey Seth, where are you going to give a... Wait. When are you going to give a chance to a real underdog tribe and make Chalice tribal? There are 6 chalices in Magic's history. More than enough if you ask me. I'm gonna have to look them up. Are any of them even like functional or fun? What I know, there's Chalice of the Void. There's the flip one. What are the other chalices? Yeah, thank you so much. So many crazy donations today. Ever-flowing chalice. That's 3. I want to say there's like Ivory Chalice or something that's like, when you cast a white spell, you can pay 1 life and gain a life, or pay 1 mana and gain a life or something. Yeah, Chalice of Life is the flip one. Now let's... Well... More red mana. I guess we pass. Well, I know they're going to Fatal Push us. Like, I know they're very clearly leaving up Fatal Push for if we kill their stuff. Another even bigger donation from Makiri. What is going on with the donations today? For Modern... Opponent, gonna keep attacking into our Mazavith. For Modern, unban Twin GT, Artifact Lands, Pod, Green Sun Zenith. Ban Veil of Summer, Mystical Sanctuary, Uro, Manamorphose, Aegis Rings, Felidar, Guardian for Pod. That's a, thank you again for the $40 donation. That one's interesting. I don't know if I'm on board with all of that. I would say, well, alright. I guess we keep passing. Mazavith has saved us a lot of life. It does not help us cast Rampacious Dragon, though. I would say, so for Modern, those are interesting ideas. Twin unban, yes. Jedi unban, yes. Artifact Land unbanned, skeptical. Green Sun Zenith Pod, probably. I think I would be fine with trying them at least. Bannings, Mystical Sanctuary for sure. Manamorphose for sure. Guardian with Pod, I'd see the logic if you unban, like, that would have been a lot better last turn. I can see the logic. I can see the logic of, boy, this has turned into a strange game. Eventually our opponent's going to draw that hidden stockpile. Boy, I wish we could have costly plundered that last turn. Opponent. Well, we're going to need to draw some black mana and draw it very soon. We have the answer in this Obliat. So awkward. We could chump in Brimstone Volley it. Oh, is that worth it? I think I agree with most of those, Makiri. I think in general that's pretty good. I don't think Jitte's that good, honestly. I don't know if it would actually be that good in Modern. Manamorphose is pretty busted. Step Tribal? What is... Wait, I'm trying to see the... What is the step part? Are they like... Is it like people followed footsteps? Are there like steps in the art? Oh, I see. I see, like end step, like the phases. I get it. That's a really cool idea. I like it. That makes more. I was thinking with like a stair. Another big donation coming in from McGarry. So many donations. All right, let's. Can we wait? Yeah, we're gonna wait. All right. Well. Oh. Oops. All right, there we go. Untap you. We can wait. Worst case, we can costly plunder our gremlins if we don't draw land. We just gotta hit a land off this. Costly plunder. Cursed! 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 Cursed and a half! Oh, last game we drew all the lands, in this game we can't. Wow! Wow, wow, wow. McKiri with a $50 donation for Pioneer. No one bans. Ban Oracle Jace, Heliod, Uro, Kethis, Rattle Chains, Nissa, Brigdolite. Ooh, that is super aggressive. Oh. We got no luck. No luck at all. Well, here comes the beatdowns. And now our opponent can start sacrificing their stuff to this Vishkal and killing our stuff. Opponent passes. Hey! Unfortunately, it's a little on the late side. Well, we will Obliette. Get rid of Vishkal. Maybe we're still okay. Wow, it's still hanging out. And hit ya? Aggro? Down to 15. Okay, getting there. We found the land eventually. Hey, what's up, Beer Snake? How are you? Good. Good-ish. Oh! Ah! No! Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. Well... Huh. So opponent's got many revoke existences. Eager Construct. Ooh, boy. Painsmith to the bottom. I do not like where we're at now. Well, land. We can't get rid of this ever. Well, dragon. Make artifacts, executioners, capsule. Oh, this is going to ruin our board. When's the next viewer submitted week, and when's the next Go Magic? So there will be another viewer submitted week, but it'll probably be a few weeks, because we just had one last week. As far as Goat Magic, give me a good theme. Go Magic, I think the idea is when there's a good theme that we will try to do an episode. Mazavith has actually been pretty helpful. It is keeping us alive-ish. How can we get rid of a Vishkal? Opponent. Oh boy. Battlesphere. Yeah, I think we're super dead. Again. More okay, now we're drawing all the lands. So we can kill Battlesphere, it comes back. Meh, alright, on to the next one. Well, that was disappointing. That wasn't even even close to being good. Yeah, we can't kill it because okay, so Vishkal, opponent can sack creatures for free anytime to put counters on it equal to the creature's power. And then they remove the counters to kill our stuff. So we can't really kill any of our opponent's stuff. Even if we kill the Battlesphere, our opponent can just bury ruin it back. There's no way we can win that. That was not even close. We were going to play 9 lives, but apparently Wizards, by bannings implemented today, met at some point later in the afternoon today. Not at 1 o'clock when they normally do it. So yeah, there was while I'm excited about the bannings, I'm a little disappointed that they implemented them on Arena immediately, but Magic Online was like, eventually, this afternoon sometime. So, unfortunately, we had to push back 9 lives in Pioneer until tomorrow. Wouldn't Painsmith followed by... wait. How would Painsmith do anything? You're playing Inverter right now? Yeah, I mean, I think that was a reason for doing it, was they wanted people to be able to finish their leagues. But yeah, I have zero interest in playing Pioneer before they update the ban list. I just assumed they were going to do it. I assumed they were going to do it at their normal time, which is relatively early, but I guess because they announced things by surprise, they wanted to make sure people had the ability to finish their league, so they're doing it later. So yeah, going back to the Pioneer comment, McGarry. Pona has Executioner's Capsule. Ooh, we found her ad nauseum. This might be the time to live the dream. Now we actually need to hit more lands. Get in it, ya. For Pioneer, Oracle, Jace, Heliod, Uro, Kethis, Rattlechains, Nissa, Bring to Light. Awesome Ox, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you. Wow, Pona kept a 1-lander. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get in, hit ya. Sack the germ, draw some cards. Find our lands. We're gonna do it. We're gonna ad nauseum. We're gonna ad nauseum. Pona plays a... It's happening. It's happening. Ooh, Lightning Greaves. All right. That's scary. Swamp. Oh, next turn. Next turn is happening. We're going to really, actually, truly do it. Are we going to kill ourselves next turn while our opponent is mana screwed and has no chance of winning? Let's find out. I think your Pioneer list is a little more aggressive than mine would be. Like Rattlechains and Bring to Light and Nissa. I mean, if you just want to get rid of all the top decks of the meta, that would definitely get the job done. Do we wait one more turn? You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's draw some cards. 19, 17, 15, 14. Oh, 2 Disciples. Maybe we just stop here. This might be enough. This might be enough. And you said we'd kill ourselves with ad nauseum. And actually, it was great. It was great. It was great. Yeah, I guess we could have done an instant speed. You're right. Hit ya. Yeah, that would have saved us discarding some of these lands, I guess. I was just too excited that we actually were going to be able to, cast it. Our hand is sweet now, too. Our hand's super sweet. I think we got this one easy. We got this one for sure. Pwned it. We do have 2 Retrievers and a Sack Outlet to combo a Disciple. Podcast goes up as soon as the stream's done. And opponent scoops it up, gets a peek at our deck. Even cast at Sorcery Speed. Ad nauseum just too powerful. Too good for our opponent. Whew! All right, run it back. I guess technically I should update the record to 0-1. So yeah, podcast should be up a little after 5 Eastern, a couple hours from now. My Mondays, I do articles and stuff in the morning. Record the podcast at noon. Stream right now, and then as soon as I'm done with the stream, I upload the podcast. And honestly, it was great. And we didn't even die. We spent 10 life to draw 10 cards, something like that, 9 cards. It was actually like really good. I mean, you gotta have a curve to support it, and we could have got unlucky and went like Dragon, Bone Picker, Tumbler Magnet or something. I guess Tumbler Magnet was out of our deck, but Oubliette. Can I really not say Oubliette? Oubliette. Oubliette. Yeah, so as far as the Pioneer stuff, McCary, we saw a lot of those decks targeted today by the bannings, which I think was correct. Those were the cards I wanted to see go. Inverter, I think going with Inverter over Oracle is a harder banning. I guess if you Oracle Jace, you get rid of it as well. But Inverter, I think, does the same thing with only banning one card. So that's essentially what they did, just in a different direction. They went Ballista instead of Heliod, but same thing. You get rid of the combo. One card you didn't have on there was the Lotus Breach combo, really. I guess Oracle is involved in that, so maybe that's where that's headed. Kethis, that was directly. I don't know about Nissa, Bring to Light, and Rattle Chains. Those are the ones that are the most sketchy to me. I guess Bring to Light would target the Niv deck, Rattle Chains would target Spirits, and Nissa, like, green ramp style decks. I think that's a pretty good. I like your plan in general. And I think after seeing today's bannings, I'm fine with more aggressive bannings. Oubliette. How many creatures should be in a deck that runs Coco? So ideally 30. You can get down to like 28, maybe 27. But once you get down past like 27 at a minimum, that's where things become very much a problem. Standard's so fun right now. Played 4 games today. They were against Teamer Niv, Grulands, Mono Green, and Jund. Midrange is back. Yeah, I'm really hyped. I'm really hyped for Standard too. We will definitely be playing Standard. I didn't think we were going to play any Standard, but for this whole summer, but we will definitely be playing plenty of Standard now that the bannings are in. Probably would have played some Standard today if I did think that the Pioneer bannings were implemented. But also, I really did want to. I mean, the other new. So much is going on right now. Like, Double Masters is new. Surprise bannings are new. There's almost too much to do right now going out of the world, in the Magic world. This is good. We have another donation from Big Gary, $10 donation. Yeah, maybe Rattle Chains was a bit too much, but Spirits are deceptively good in Pioneer, and with all those cards gone, let's just Disciple. And with all those cards gone, I think they get a lot better. Bring to Light hits the Niv decks. It takes away the toolbox. Nissa to prevent further degeneracy. Yeah, I could see the logic of all of those choices. And I do think Wizards needs to, stop printing as many broken cards, but if Wizards is going to continue printing a ton of broken cards, I think they do need to do these more aggressive bans and keep them going. I think that is kills our Vandal, gets drained. Well, play Spell Bomb. Land, Mirror Retriever, hit ya. Down to 16. Disciple of the Vault time. Played Standard earlier. I just went with Uro, Nissa, and ECD. Yeah, I wonder. So, what do you think's gonna rise to the top in Standard? So many of the top decks. Do Wizards usually do surprise bannings? They usually do not. Which is part of why today was such a big surprise. Yeah, let's take this to draw a card. Drain you. Go to combat. Attack you. Hit you. Pass the turn. Now we can sack Mirror Retriever, draw cards, get back Spell Bomb. This is the synergies we were imagining. This was exactly it. Winota's probably going to be on there. Yeah, Red Aggro, Embercleave definitely scares me. Flash also wow, that was quicker and easier than I imagined. All right, one more to go, and then we are forcing Tron. For our second draft, we're doing it. I promised that we would do it, and we'll do it. Dirty Tron players to the max. Has Aggro even experienced a ban? I believe that I was trying to figure this out. I don't know if any of you know this. Did you guys record the podcast before, after, during the bannings? It was after, although right after. In fact, to the point that Krim had just rolled out of bed, did not know that the bannings had happened. So we got to break it to Krim live on cast. So you get Krim's initial reaction. Yeah, Flash decks have potential. I think Teamer Adventures is going to be good. That's when I kind of want to keep this. It's so risky. Yeah, we'll mulligan. Alright. Sure. I think Deeper Adventures is going to be good. Poor Crim. Poor Teferi got it bad. Not only was it not only was it standard, it was standard, historic, and brawl for the rubbins. just to make sure you cannot play Teferi on any possible format that's on Magic Arena. Get them all. Throw in brawl. I'm gonna petition Wizards to ban the Teferi sleeves. I don't think, now that Teferi is banned in all the formats, I don't think Crim should be able to play Teferi sleeves. So I think those got to go too. No one needs Teferi. And then Crim, of course. I'm not going to say much because you got to listen to the podcast. But Crim, Crim and his love of Teferi tries to paint Teferi as a good guy. Like, oh, well, what about flash decks? What about mono blue? What about mono blue with Curious Obsession and Historic? I think we really needed Teferi to keep that in check. Teferi's good, clean magic, preventing these much worse things from happening in the formats. Opponent gets in, it says. I do think flash decks might have a chance in standard now. That's something I'm interested in trying. Now that we've got the bannings. Now play a land, Flayer Husk. I guess we slightly mistapped. Go to combat. Hit ya with Orcish Vandal. Boom. 19. Go. Do you think Mono Blue Flash will be playable deck in Standard now? I think in Standard, probably Dimir or Simic will be most immediately popular. My guess would be that Simic Flash will be the most immediately popular, will be the most popular before rotation, the most immediately popular. And then Dimir Flash has more potential after rotation. Yeah, we might as well do shenanigans. Block. Plunder. Draw cards. Alright. Can always use a couple more lands. Gotta keep our life total high for our future ad nauseum. Maybe our deck's actually good. In round one, maybe our opponent's deck would just bet, more lands. Well, alright. Tumbler Magnet. Oh, opponent's on Tron? Opponent's doing it. Opponent's trying to live the dream. That's a Tron land. No spoilers for the new Zendikar start this week. No. So Zendikar doesn't release until like officially the end of September, although it'll be like middle of September on Arena. So I don't believe we will get spoilers until at least the end of August, like the end of August, beginning of September. So we got a minute to wait until we start getting Zendikar spoilers. And by a minute I mean like 3 weeks, a month, somewhere around there. I don't think the exact date has been released yet. We need that ad nauseum. We need that ad nauseum. We have all the Vandals, but nothing great to sack. Pass the turn. We were going to play Pioneer, but they haven't implemented the bannings yet. So we went back to our initial plan of Double Masters Draft. And then Pioneer, we'll try the 9 Lives deck on tomorrow's stream. Got to Mythic Dimir Flash 2 seasons ago. I foresaw it showing up a lot in Standard. Yeah, I mean, it has a lot of the tools to be good. It just hasn't really taken off. Maybe in part because of Teferi being so good. But now Teferi's gone, so it might be time for the Flash decks. Okay. Well, now we gotta kill the trainee, unfortunately. Opponent, Battle Rattle Shaman. Ad nauseum. Ad nauseum. Yeah, I think the changes were pretty excellent. Ooh. Well, let's pass the turn and wait. I don't really want to run out Retriever and have it die for no value. Well, I guess we can... Yeah, okay. We can get some value. All right, play Retriever, pass the turn. Oh, Ad nauseum would be so good. Yeah, I don't actually have the deck list for this draft. We lost chat. Uh-oh. I don't know why that happens once in a while. Let me see if I can refresh it and maybe it'll fix. Why do you click so much? just habit, I think. Yeah, most of the time, it's like your computer. If your computer starts working, normally you just restart it and it works. It's kind of the same. Normally... Alright. Shoot, yeah. Kill the shaman. Is our opponent just playing a random Tron land for fun? Alright, kill the shaman. Get back the Flayer Husk. Untap. Ad nauseum. Even more lands. So many lands. Alright, Flayer Husk. Go to combat. Attack with 1 Vandal. We got the synergies going, but we're back to the drawing all lands thing. Hey, what's up, Clown in the Pie? It is Seth. Probably better known as Saffron Isle opponent. Going to block and pump. Yeah. And we will throw Flayer Husk at you. Put you down a mana. Yes, the Monday streams are finally back. Opponent. Yeah. Pubs, trades. Oh, we need this ad nauseum. Ad nauseum. The bands were great. Good to see you, Chuck, by the way. Yeah, I'm glad Monday streams are back. For a minute, until we get to our next spoiler season, of course. I mean, we technically only have 16 lands because Maze of Ith doesn't make mana. So we only have 16 actual lands. About it. This is a draft deck. Unfortunately, Wizards didn't update Pioneer yet. Boy, you keep drawing lands. Please no. Alright, this is getting a little silly. Well, we've drawn nine lands so far. Oh, the mountains. The mountains. Yeah, I guess we just attack rather than leaving up Orcish Vandal. Opponent says, ugh, 5 lands in a row. Well, you got nothing to complain about, opponent. We need this ad nauseum. Yes, there is Commander Legends coming later this year. Should be interesting, although I think... Okay. Well, good news is we're not going to have any lands left in our deck. So there's that. We're going to have to stop drawing them at some point because they just are not going to exist. There's only 7 left out of 23 cards. Opponent, going to try to set up Tron. Crag's Expedition map. Seems fine. Moto finally updated? Oh, that's good. I think... Wow. The insanity. I might have, this might be a pull up the calculator part of the game. 11 out of 18 in a 17 land deck. Turbinet, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Opponent plays the dragon, makes some artifacts. Chances can't be very high. Opponent passes. A braid. All right. All right, someone link the calculator. So we gotta see. We got, how unlucky are we? 40 cards, 17 lands, sort of counting one that doesn't tap for mana. Sample size 18. We drew 11. How often will it happen? Really? I guess it's actually not that unlucky. Not as unlucky as I thought. Did I type something wrong? 17, 18 cards, 11. Yeah, I mean, it's not great, but that's actually not nearly 3% is actually not nearly as bad as I thought. I thought it was gonna be way more unlikely. That's actually not that far fetched. All right, well I guess we can stop complaining now. The math has proved that we are not actually. I mean, it's unlucky, but not that unlucky actually. So, yeah. All right. Well, math showed us. No, that's the cumulative probability. So that is actually the odds of drawing 11 lands out of 18 cards in a 17 land deck. Well, kill the dragon. We gotta keep that life total high, because once we hit ad nauseum, the party begins. I know, now we can't complain. I got a sad story. Yesterday, I was 4-0 in the open. I lost... Oh, this is actually a good draw. I lost due to drawing 7 lands in a row in the third game, and then a storm came, and the internet went out, and I got disconnected. Oh, my goodness. That is... Oh! Wait, where's the calculator? Where's the calculator? Where? Oh, give me that link again. Wait, I'm scrolling up. Wait. Hang on. Wait, we gotta do this again. Wait. 6, 10, 13. 13 out of 22. We gotta be getting... Can we complain yet? Can we complain? Wait, 40 cards, 17 lands. What do we say? 13 out of 22? Or, wait, 22, 13? 2%, really? It's actually not that unlikely. Okay. Well, alright. We're getting more unlucky as the game goes along. It's still not incredibly unlucky, though. It's just like average bad. I mean, 1 in 50 is unlikely, but we've definitely had some where it's like 0.00000. Like 1 in every 20,000. So opponent has officially assembled Tron. Okay. So opponent's got infinite mana. I don't know what they're going to cast with it, but get in with the Vandal. I'm a little scared about seeing Trot over there, honestly. Opponent is also drawing a lot of lands. Uh-oh. That's a lot of mana being tapped. Okay. Another Rampacious. Yeah. More mana. Big Red. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer. This has been the most awkward game of Limited. The old double flood. Just no one's doing anything relevant. I'll play a Spell Bomb. Sack it to draw a card. Execute the dragon. Hit ya. Oh, we're doing it the old-fashioned, very slow way. 12. This Orcish Vandal is going all the way. They didn't update on Arena yet, Slice King. Unfortunately, I thought that they updated at their normal time, but They didn't implement the ban list, so we had to switch things up, and we'll do 9 lives for tomorrow's stream. And we're doing double masters draft for today. Well, I mean, yeah, they updated it finally like 5 minutes ago, someone said. But I think at this point we are pot committed to waiting until tomorrow, because I don't think we'll be able to really give. Oh yeah, Magic Online Arena updated a while ago. The list was all prepared. It was all set. Exclamation point deck will show you, but we'll do it tomorrow. I think it's too late for today. I don't think we'll be able to give it its fair due. Dylan Otter, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. All right. Well, we've literally drawn almost every land. Can we still kill our opponent? Is it possible? Wow, this is insane. Wow! Opponent drew something huge. Okay, it's a magnifying glass, sure. Unfortunately, I think it's a little late. Our deck is a kind of a synergy deck, so it's not like we have some 13 mana bomb that we can draw and play. I mean, what we need to draw is ad nauseum to draw a whole bunch of cards, and then we can win. But we're going to be drawing a bunch of, like, just random medium creatures. Alright. Mirror Retriever. Ronald Grinder, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. And even ad nauseum's losing some of its value, because we're not going to have any cards left in our deck to draw. I think this is going to go in our opponent's favor now. We've just drawn so many lands. 9 lives question, do we have a way to stop the loss trigger if the enchantment gets wiped? No. There isn't really a... I don't think there is a very good way of doing that. Wow, opponent's deck is, I don't know. Uh-oh. Opponent investigates. Sacks a clue, draws a card. I don't think there's, I mean, what decks can actually kill it, though? That's the thing. That's what I was basically counting on, is I don't think there's Pioneer decks that actually can kill it. I guess the one card I was slightly concerned about was Blast Zone. Man. Wow, this was an awkward game. The most awkward. Yeah, I think it was actually designed to be Artifact Masters originally. What's someone in Pioneer? What's someone in Pioneer? Okay, so I guess Ugin. Well, I mean, cards that people play. There are cards that can kill it, but cards that are actually played. So opponent has a sword. Yeah, I mean, this is looking worse. Opponent goes to combat. Running out of time to draw our Oubliette. Oubliette. Well, I mean, so Dramoka's Command is a good point, but if we're in a... We're also in a enchantment deck, so odds are we should be able to sacrifice something else if it's like a Dramoka's Command style effect. So not overly concerned about Dramoka's Command or like Phyrexia Libation. I'll tap it down. Opponent plays a land. Ugh. Equips the sword. And thinks Frekaru for the 39th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Change their mind. going back on the germ. About it. Okay, switch it up. Gonna give the Mirror Retriever flying. Yeah. Well, we untap. Get rid of the Mirror Retriever. Another land. At least this land does something. The bad news is we mill out before our opponent. Hit our opponent. We're going to draw ad nauseum, but we got no cards left in our deck. Down to 8. Maze of Ith. We might have Lethal Burn left in our deck. Potentially. Yeah, the Sword of Feast and Famine creature has protection from black. I don't think we have a way we can force our opponent to mill out. Not that I can think of. We have seen Tron assembled. Oh, Maze of It doesn't care. I thought we were talking about Oubliette. About it. Well, alright. Well, might as well get our last. This Lightning Greaves is scary. That gets around Maze of Ith, just like a Commander game. Sadly, we also did. We also opened just 6 unplayable rares. So we've played against a lot of people who actually had some good cards in their deck, some swords and duplicates. But even with the Double Masters theme, we just stone cold, flat out, fully whiffed on. What is going on? We just stone cold whiffed on getting any good cards. What are the Tron payoffs? I mean, you're probably going to be playing, like, duplicates and stuff like that. Getting, like, true Tron payoffs, like Karns or something, would be a mythic. So opponent does a bunch of stuff. Gets in, hits us for 5. Trigger Sword, untaps, can get back their Pyre Wild Shaman. And, yeah, I mean, we are officially back to being dead. We just drew so many lands. I think our deck beats our opponent's deck most of the time. I think we're favored. But it's not going to happen when we draw 13 lands, 15 lands. Opponent passes. Painsmith. Well, play the Painsmith. I mean, our average CMC is like 1. It's like 1 or 2, so our deck just does not have anything it can do with this amount of mana. Pass the turn. The time I forced draft Tron, I just had nothing to do with the mana. Yeah, I don't think that Tron is actually, like, most likely a good archetype in draft. It's more just like a meme. We're running 17 lands, and only one of them doesn't tap for mana. So we're running, we're running 16 lands that tap for mana, and Maze of Ith as a spell, essentially. Opponent gets it. Investigates. Okay. Well, we will block. Silvos! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My goal was to do 2 drafts, because we wanted to do the forced Tron draft. So that is a plan, although if we get through the entire second draft, as far as all the matches, we'll have to see. For some reason, this game is taking infinitely long, and I guess that's what happened when both players fought out. For some reason, this is game 1, and it's been a 45-minute match already. Opponent draws a card. So, we'll see. But yes, I'm planning on jumping into a second draft as soon as this one wraps up. And getting as far along as we can before I gotta go upload the podcast. We have been discussing the bad eggs. Opponent, Pyrewild Shaman. Kind of sweet that we phased out the Skinwing as well. Alright. Spellbomb. Opponent passes. Well, here comes all the synergy pieces that we needed 50 turns ago. Yeah. Can we just scoop now? So what happens is our opponent can kill the Mirror Retriever. Alright. Or, I mean, I guess our opponent can also do this. Kills Disciple. Drops to 7. We get the Mirror Retriever. Pass the turn. What the devil of this mess is going on? Glad to catch you live, but I fear I caught the tail end of some nonsense. You have caught, the tail end of a game where we just drew every land in a deck that needs a critical mass of cards to be synergistic. Yeah, the podcast is primarily about bad eggs. We have been talking about it throughout the stream as well. I mean, I think the TLDR is they're all it's very surprising, but I think it's all positive changes. I mean, we're still behind in cards as far. Well, now our opponent, with their extra drawing, has gotten down to 7 cards. The problem is if they kill Mirror Retriever and hit us with Duplicate, we lose the card that we get back with Mirror Retriever. And our opponent apparently is finally Bosch Iron Golem. Alright, so that'll close out the game very quickly. Bosch with haste. Yeah, alright. Sure. Well, we see what our opponent's doing now. They're just playing... They're playing magic cards. Goes to combat. Attacks. Yeah. Well, this was disappointing. Hits us for 1 billion. We will block. Yeah. I don't even think there's any point in any of this. Sure. I mean, we could have... Yeah, we're just going to concede. There's no way we can win from here. There's not really... It's just over. There's just no way we... I don't think there's any way we can win. It's just completely over. Unfortunately, we just drew so many lands that nothing we actually did that game mattered. Hey, what's up, Gigantic Birdie? How are you? If we block Bosch, I mean, we're just scooping there regardless. But if we block Bosch, we save a little bit of damage, but then we lose Mirror Retrievers forever because we have to discard to the Sword of Feast and Famine. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where Uro ends up. Uh, it'll be interesting to see if Uro is still broken, or if it just becomes another like decent card. Oh, you should have drawn to see where Ad Nauseam was. Well, we know it was in the bottom 7 cards of our deck. Alright, well, let's throw an Ad Nauseam. Let's throw a real card. I mean, worst case is draft ends and we get to try to force Tron before the stream ends. You can't go below 16 lands. I don't think that it is advisable to go below 16 lands, or else we will just end up not casting any spells. It's really hard to go under 16 lands in limited. Opponent plays a mountain to go with their Trod land and passes. Well, go to combat, get and hit you. Oh my god, we clicked it! We clicked it! That should be 1 damage. My money is on some Zendikar Landfall synergy making broken deck with Uro. I mean, Uro's definitely a card that I am still concerned about in Standard. Pyre Wild Shaman. Painsmith. Swamp. Pass the turn. Can we draw a Ad Nauseam? I feel like the problem is our deck is synergistic, but we just don't have much power. I think that's what happens when you draft a busted set and do not open any good cards. I've already played some standard games today. Uro is as strong as you'd think. Sticks out like a sore thumb. Yeah, I mean, Uro's definitely very strong. I think the only question is if maybe it'll be powered down by if maybe it'll be powered down by some of its partners leaving. Oh my goodness. This again. Okay, pass the turn. I could use a Growth Spiral in this deck. Opponent gets in. Oh boy. This is so brutal. So we're probably going to end up losing to this deck, but we're going to lose in a way that takes an roughly infinite amount of time, which is annoying. And we're going to lose because we just can't stop drawing lands, and it's been like that for 2 games now. Okay, play the land, pass the turn. Yeah, we've been talking about the bannings throughout the stream. Thankfully, there's the podcast will be going up after the stream ends where we talk even more about it. But I think, in general, I think they are all very good changes. You hardcast Blightsteel in your 15-land deck yesterday. That is definitely unlikely. Opponent goes to combat. Passes. Perhaps. Okay. Play a land, pass the turn. Zephyr for the 11th month. Sent you a tweet about an infinite combo including Panorama God. Ooh, well, thank you, Zephyr. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Want to see my mono black anti-Muxus stack in Historic? Yeah. What is your mono black anti-Muxus stack? Opponent gets in. Unfortunately, losing all this life is frustrating because it means our Ad Nauseam is not going to be good if we ever draw it, but I guess we probably don't have to worry about that. Ned, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, well, I guess we're going to get rid of Pyre Wild Shaman because it keeps hitting us. Play a land, pass the turn. Hey, what's up, Gartuk? How are you today? About it. Land number 8. Rampacious Dragon. Make some more manas. And opponent goes attacking. Well, our board's not doing anything, so I guess we block with it. Stay at 11. Necroscoops, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mirror Retriever. Well, okay, sure. Pass the turn. Love your YouTube vids. Do you think there are any good sub 100 type 2 decks for competitive play? Probably like mono red is probably the way to go. Welcome to the Fishbowl Necrotic Scoot. First time sub, thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pound it. Going to sword up the Rampacious Dragon. Well, alright. We will kill it. Opponent. Oh, but that's actually kind of sweet. Being able to get rid of equipment attached to it is a nice upside. Well, go to combat. Get in for 1. Fast the turn. Opponent's down to 3 minutes. Yeah, I mean, hard to... I don't play for timeout wins, but if someone plays really slow and loses timing out, I also don't really feel bad for them. Opponent has a Bosch. Oh, Braid's looking good. Sacks the treasure. Well, we will. A Braid Bosch. Mirror Retriever's gonna get there. Yeah, Braid is insane in Double Masters. Alright, Salivating Gremlins. That speeds up our clock a bit. Get in and hit ya. We still have good cards to draw. We still have it, well, not really, but we still have Ad Nauseam. Have you ever thought that every drog from 1995 is now dead and how messed up that is? I have never considered that. That is a very good point. Opponent. Kills our gremlins. Equips. Passes. Well, pass the turn. This might actually end with our opponent timing out. That's not how I wanted this to end, but that might be the direction we are heading here. Opponent combat. Braids. Well, we will costly plunder to draw cards. Get back Executioner's Capsule. Draw some cards. Maybe we just kill the sword and take 2. That's probably best. The sword is a problem with our Executioner's Capsule and whatnot, so yeah, I think we just kill the sword. Drop denied. Mono black anti-Muxus. Let me see, Jambi. That sounds interesting. Yeah, I think that's fine. Get rid of the sword. We go to 9. Opponent. Skinwing. Opponent's under 2 minutes on the clock. Well, alright. Ichor Wellspring. Draw a card. Tumbler magnet. Executioner's capsule. Pass the turn. Well, can our opponent kill us before they time out? Mono Black Dreams. I mean, Peer into the Abyss with Underworld Dreams is definitely super fun. How's it actually been against goblins? So, opponent goes to combat. We will kill duplicant. Tap down the germ. That definitely looks fun. The idea's fun. Opponent says, wow, you just have all the answers. Yeah, I guess that's kind of true. Usually crush them as long as they don't have the turn 3 nut draw. Yeah, the turn 3 nut draw is hard for a lot of decks to keep up with. We will play Orcish Vandal. We will pass the turn. Opponent. They're going to have to pick up the pace, or this is actually going to end with our opponent timing out. Okay, Lightning Axe discards a land, kills a Vandal. 1 card in hand, 50 seconds on the clock. Oh! Well, this isn't the way we wanted to win, but a win is a win. And it really is our opponent's fault for not... Uh-oh. Unless I could do something with this map. Well, tap the germ. Opponent passing. 36-35 cracks the map, assembles Tron. Is there some big X bird spell or something? I think 2-1 is technically feeding the kids. Whoa, they get a factory. Okay. Oh, play a land. Pass the turn. 20 seconds on the clock. Opponent. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be the timeout win. Fires a factory. Goes to combat. Will tumbler magnet. We will execute. And, all right, well, technically, that's a 2-1. And the slowest, weirdest, disappointing, ooh, 2 double masters packs, in the slowest, clunkiest way possible. Opponent just played really slow. Good news is, all right, we get to do one more draft, and we're going to jump right into it because that took so long. Actually, while we're waiting for it to fire, a super quick reminder that our sponsor today is Card Kingdom, and if you need some magical cards, you get them at cardkingdom.com. Also, if you were tuning in for Pioneer, because Wizards didn't update it on Arena so quickly, or they updated on Arena quickly, not on Magic Online quickly enough. Tomorrow we will be doing the Pioneering. So this draft, our second draft, which we will get through as much as we can, we're trying to force Tron. It was voted on by the chat that we would try to force Tron. So we will highly be valuing Tron lands, big things that we can play with Tron. Yeah, I think that Adventures could be good. There is also Phantom Draft. It's $25 if you want to keep the cards. Plus you get prizes. If you, on the other hand, you can just play Phantom for $10. And I think if you go 2-1, you get your ticks back. And if you go 3-0, you come out ahead. 9 lives. I've been waiting to play 9 lives. I've been waiting to play Nine Lives until Inverter was banned, because Inverter just accidentally beats the 9 lives lock. So finally it is time. I mean, I think in general, the BNR, we've talked about it a few times, but Pioneer, it's basically exactly what I've been hoping for, plus Kethis, which I think is a good addition. So that's exciting. Standard, I think it makes me interested in the format for the summer. Whether or not it means Standard is fixed, or we'll just have another deck that needs to be banned a month or two from now, who knows? I think a lot of the issues with Standard are design based, so just banning a card doesn't necessarily, banning a bunch of cards doesn't take care of the long term necessarily. All right, so our goal is to force Tron. I don't think we can take Hexmage in hopes of getting Depths when Depths is a mythic. A fun deck to build would be Lux Cannon charge counters. I'm sure that deck is absolutely horrible, but it would be kind of spicy. And Cannon would be good in Tron. Maybe we just go like Cannon... Rage Reflect and Mystic Gate. So for Tron, we're probably going to be close to one color. Cannon Path? Like, Cannon Path is probably the best pick. Something like that. I mean, we don't... Surge Nodal will almost certainly table. I would be very surprised if it didn't. There's no other, like, charge counter synergies. Yeah, I think that's fine. There's no Tron lands in that pack, so... Ooh. Open the vaults. Huh. What can you do with an open the vaults? Ooh, there's Core Tapper. There's also an Urza's Mine. Oh, Core Tapper Lux Cannon is the way to go, but that is a Tron land. It's a Tron land. Ketten, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. We'll take it. Tron land 1. Tron land number 1. It's a mine. We're doing it. We're doing it. We also have to focus on payoffs. We need... I'm afraid we're going to make a ton of mana and have nothing to do with it. So we definitely have to get any big payoffs that we can find. By popular demand of the chat, Jet Shark, everyone wanted to see Tron. So we're trying it. You dislike the Ballista ban. What do you dislike about the Ballista ban? Ugh, another mine. We already have a mine. I'm a little tempted to take Everflowing Chalice because it works with Lux Cannon and potentially other stuff we'd get. It kills Scales in the Heliod deck. That's true. Like, do we have to take a second of the same Trom land? Let's take Chalice for now. If it was a unique Tron land, I would definitely take it. But we already have a mine. I'm not opposed to paying more mines. I wouldn't mind being like blue something Tron. Like charge counter Tron like we've played in Modern. Something like that would be pretty interesting. Ew. No Tron lands, no Tron pieces. Well, take Chalice. We're going to need ways to draw cards. We're going to need ways to draw cards and things to do with those cards. Sack an artifact, proliferate. Okay. I think it's coming together. Revoke is good too. But Lux Cannon. Oh, this deck's going to be so bad. I'm not sure if we're going to be in white or not. Tumbler Magnet's also good. Throne is probably more likely to wheel. Let's take Tumbler Magnet. All right, Power Plant. We got to take it. Reshape would be interesting. Treasure Mage hopefully would be good, but Tron land number 2. Oh, okay. Oh, Thought Reflection. Oh, and okay. Well, we have Tron number 1. Oh, are we still doing it? All right, mine power plant. There was another mine earlier. All right, take another power plant. It's happening, chat. It's happening. Tron is finished +1. We gotta find ways. Right now, we have the most insane amount of mana any deck has ever imagined in Limited. On the other hand, all right, let's take the search node. Oh, this deck's gonna be so bad. Oh. On the other hand, we got nothing to do with it. We need ways to do things with the mana. Oh, yes. Oh, that would be the dream. Card would be the dream. We're going to take any big things we can find. Ancient Stirrings is very Tron-y, but I don't know if we're going to be in green. Open the Vaults might actually be interesting. I don't know if we're going to be in white either, though. Let's take Open the Vaults. Alright, there's the mine. Well, the good news is no one else is taking Tron lands. Throne of Geth came back. Alright. Alright. Give us a card. Give us a card. We need a card. There is Ballista. Ballista would be good. Treasure Mage. There's some good blue charge counter stuff. Oh, that's not a card. Hammer of Nizan. Okay. Shamanic Revelation in our currently 1 creature deck. Cogwork Assembler. Cogwork Assembler is kind of interesting because we can make copies of things. That's in the conversation. Create XXX green news tokens. That's probably good if we got a ton of mana. Maybe we do got a splash screen. It might be Assembler and Gelatinous Genesis. We'll probably get the Stirrings on the wheel. Ooze is good. Something like that. Genesis plus Stirrings. Do you think Assembler will come back? Reserving just sets it so if the clock runs out... If the clock runs out, that's the cards it'll take. Assembler is pretty sweet. I don't know if we can go infinite with it in this deck. Hey, thank you, Nick. All right. We'll take Stirrings in Genesis for now. So we are in green. We need anything that's big. Literally anything that costs a lot of mana. I guess Naturalist is probably fine. So it's looking like we're going to be mono green charge counter Tron. There is another Chalice. I don't know if we need Chalice number 3. Naturalist is probably reasonable. We weren't able to 9 lives yet because Wizards did not update Magic Online quickly enough. So tomorrow is 9 lives day. Yeah, we'll take Naturalist. I guess we're going in green now. I guess that's good because green has big things. Ooh. Oh. There's the second tower, which we do want, but there's also Expedition Map. Maybe we should try to be playing these Yavimaya Embraces if they keep wheeling. I think we got to take Map even over the Tron land. It's not like people can easily kill our lands. Ooh. Oh, another Gelatin. Okay. Well, there's our finishers. we're Gelatin tribal. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. We might play Glimmer Void in this deck if it comes back around. We are oozing with mana. Groan. I don't know if we're gonna be in white. I honestly don't. But we'll take Sanctum. Deathhood Cobra. Sanctum Gargoyle can get back our map, which is interesting. Infuser is good if we're gonna be in blue. That's a way we can charge up our stuff. But are we gonna be in blue? We know we're in green. I'm going to take a speculative... Oh, boy. Blue-green, and we can just play all these Yavimaya Embraces? Oh, another Infuser. Huh. There's so many Yavimaya Embraces going around. That would be another good finisher. All right, Embrace. Maybe we're blue-green charge counter Tron. Boy, I kind of hope that Glimmer Void comes back around. Yeah, this is Magic Online. I kind of hope the that Glimmer Void comes back. That would actually be helpful here. Brainstorm might be fine with us having a couple ways to like change our deck. Manamorphose for value, Skinwing. Take a Cobra. I don't think Cobra's that good, is it? Well, all right, there's another tower. So we have 2 of each Trod piece. 1 map, 1 Ancient Stirrings. I don't think we really need any more Tron pieces at this point. All right, another Yavimaya Embrace. Embrace number 2. We thought that was coming. There might be 1 more unless someone takes it. And then we'll have 3 Braces and 2 Jellos. It might be happening. I don't know if we can play this path. Let's see. Can't even see all of our converted mana costs. This deck. Oh, it's so janky. Jello. Well, all right. There's another Chalice. Add it to the pile. Oh, all right. We got 2 of each Tron land. We're going to take Embrace number 3. That's our finisher. That's our card. If we don't get a real card, Jellotron. We got Lux Cannon. That's our removal. None of this stuff matters. So, I don't know if there's any chance this deck works, but it's funny. So what do we need in game 2? Obviously, any big colorless bobs are good. More maps would be good. Ooh, the Infuser came back. Big colorless bobs are good. I guess more Tron lands. More ways to assemble Tron. So you have a Mirror Retriever hiding out at the bottom. And then ways to not get run over, I assume. Maybe like Core Tap or Ancient Stirrings? What does this do? Devour. Each other creature enters with a battlefield with additional counters equal... Yeah, it doesn't work with our deck. Chromatic Star would be fine for mana fixing. I'm leaning towards Stirrings and Core Tapper. I think it's this. Chromatic Star is also interesting. Cathodon, just as a blocker, would be fine. The last card is a Mirror Retriever, which would be okay, but I don't think it beats out the other options here. Our mana's going to be janky. Getting Chromatic Stars is maybe actually necessary. The other Core Tapper didn't come back around. Alright, let's take this. Twilight Mire. Ooh, Crop Rotation. That is good at assembling Tron. 2 more Tron lands. Oh, the Cogwork Assembler didn't come back around last time either. I mean, it's Jello Embrace Tron. Tumbler Magnet would be good with all of our charge counter synergies. Crop Rotation would be good at setting up Tron. I guess Crop Rotation also works with our Brainstorms. Cogwork would be another good finisher. Yeah, let's take the crop. I mean, we came here to try. Ooh, number 4. Number 4. Okay, we're. Oh, Riddlesmith would also be fine. Do we just like 4 Yavmaya Embraces? Elvish Apparition might actually be more important. Yavmaya's Braces meant tabling. This can get a green source, which might be relevant, and it's big, and it makes mana. I think the 4th one will table. I'm a little worried about our colored mana. Yeah, let's take Aberration. Now do we just take Basalt Monolith? Huh. I don't know if we need more colorless mana. We have all the ramp ever. We need to not die. I think it's either Cogwork Assembler or another Magnet. I mean, we already have 3 Everflowing Chalices and a bunch of ways to set up Tron. Assembler's probably worth it. I would like another Tumbler Magnet. Ooh. Alright, another Tumbler Magnet. Also Crush. Or another Core Tapper. Boy, we're going to make some mana. Unfortunately, I think we need... Ugh. Wow. This is tough. Yeah, we'll take Core Tapper. They just keep coming. They just keep coming. We can't say no. We can't say no. We're going to get another one, too. Another one is still coming. We'll take this Metallic Rebuke. We'll take... Mirror... Well, This deck. This deck. Another Tumbler Magnet. I think 2 of each Tron land. I think 2 of each Tron land is fine. Because we do need colored mana to cast our finishers. Our 5 Yavmaya Embraces. What a world to live in. The bands were great. I embrace the embrace. Yes, please have creatures, opponent. We're playing group hug. Oh, we got a lot of Tumbler Magnets too, which is good. Tumbler Magnets, that's our removal with our charge counter synergies. Wow, this is gonna be interesting. We had to cut a lot of cards too. This is going to be interesting. Well, you wanted Tron. Tron has been built. Hey, welcome, Big Magic. I'm glad you're here. This is almost a modern deck. pretty much. I mean, Yavmaya Embrace is basically Karn Liberated. Pretty close. Wow. All right. Can we cut this down? We got to cut like a ton of cards. So, you can go for now. All right, so what are the essentials? Charge counter synergies, finishers. And we can probably go down Throne of Geth. Tumbler Magnets for years. That's our removal. We can probably Metallic Rebuke out of the sideboard. Tron assembling stuff. Maybe we don't Surge Node. I think we have enough charge counter stuff without Surge Node. Oh, we still got to cut a ton of cards. We're really not running 5 Embraces? Why would we not? Okay, maybe 3. Maybe we'll go on. How many Karns does Tron normally run? Yeah, my Embraces are Karn. Oh, this deck is so jank. And I mean that in the lovingest way possible. Maybe we go 2 Chalices. Three Tumbler Magnets. And go down a Brainstorm? Something like that. Do we need the Naturalists? I kind of want 4 Embraces. And then we have 6 Tron lands. I mean, Naturalist is good, though. What else can we cut? Assembler's kind of sweet with all of our mana. Because we can copy any artifact. Worst case, it copies itself and goes aggro. Alright, we'll cut the Brainstorms. Add the Tron lands. Actually, let's do it this way. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so we need like an equal split of lands. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's do it this way. We need more green because of Ancient Stirrings. Tron? Did we do it? Did we do it? All right, let's try it. Let's try it. How many matches will we win? Will we win any? Yeah, Aberration gets us another green source too. I don't know if we'll win any games. I guess actually Elvish Aberration is a reason to play another island. That's a good point. I will buy that. All right, let's go. I don't know if we'll win any games. We'll see. All right. The only thing I miss is we don't really have much card draw. Well, okay, sure. 1 Tron land with an expedition map. Tumbler Magus for days. This is a clear 3060. The Phantom drafts is a good possibility. The Phantom drafts are much cheaper. So that's something to keep in mind on Magic Online. Uh-oh. That might not be what we wanted to see. Lux Cannon I like. Play the forest, pass the turn. Do we crack? Actually, let's just kick Everflowing Chalice. I kind of want to wait until we draw a Tron land to crack the expedition map. If we wait until we draw another Tron land... Oh, boy. Alright, so opponent's just all in Goblin Cavalier. It gets big. Opponent gets in, hits us. 19. We draw Tron land. Yeah, my embrace. Okay. I'll crack this. Grab a tower. Play the tower. Pass the turn. Oh, yeah. If opponent gets Lightning Greaves on this, we are in the worst of shape. Opponent gets in for 4. Hits us. Land? Tron land? Now forest works. All right. Naturalists. Blow up the gauntlets. Pass the turn. Oh! Now we need blue mana. We need blue mana for our embraces. Toll Collector. Opponent. Passes. Blue mana? Embrace. Well, Lux Cannon. Charge it up. Go. Would it have been better to use a Chalice in Tron land to crack your map so you'd have crop rotation, the forest for the Tron land? Maybe. Yeah, this goblin just loves smashing. Nothing makes Goblin Cavalier happier than smashing things. Oh, Phyrexian Metamorph. Oh, no! That is borderline cheating. Opponent passes. Okay. We need one more blue source. And I guess more mana in an absolute sense, but Tumbler Magnet. Tumbler Magnet. Maybe it's not as easy to assemble Tron as we thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I really wanted to do things with that Lux Cannon. About it. Glint Sleeve Artisan. Yup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need 2 lands, including a blue source. I don't tap that down. Opponent passes. Ugh. Alright. Another tower. Pass the turn. If we get to these embraces, they're going to be insane. Opponent. I don't know if we can play many more than 6 Tron lands, though, because we actually do need colored mana, too. Unless you could be... Unless you can be like a monocolor deck or something. Well, alright. Tap down Naturalists. If our opponent can kill our Naturalists before we get blue mana, things go pretty poorly. Well, tap ya. Opponent. Getting frisky. We'll block. Oh, come on. Whoo! Alright, so opponent's playing random cards. Passes. Well, that is blue source. Actually... Take you. Embrace one. Wow. Wow. Oh, and I think that just more or less is going to kill us. Oh, jeez. Well, tap you. Tap you. We're running out of charge counters. We didn't draw any synergies. I mean, I assume all-in Boros aggro is probably not the dream for our deck as far as matchups. Well, embrace. Pass the turn. But now we're out of Tumbler Magnet counters, and we have not found Tron. Opponent. Sort of body in mind. Also bad. That's the best sword in limited. Opponent equips it. Well, we will tap. Yeah, I think they got us. Ooh, well, we assumed that we knew we were doing something very janky. There's our Tron land. Little late to the party. Cogwork Assembler. Pass the turn. Oh, so close. So close. Unfortunately, we're going to have to chump with a cogwork assembler. So this doesn't actually do anything. Opponent top decks. No, we're dead. We're going to have to chump block with our assemblers, so we're going to be dead. So opponent draws battle rattle shopping. Well, I mean, we get one more draw, but the problem is we were going to lose our cogwork assembler. Yes, copy naturalist. Yes, yes, yes. The problem is we got to jump back with our cogwork assembler, right? Potent. We'll see how they pump. Pumps correctly. So we have to chump with our cogwork assembler. We're not dead this okay. All right. We're not dead this turn. I think maybe the way I'm describing this. So we get to copy the naturalist. We get to blow up the sword, but we still have to chump block with our cogwork assembler. So we lose the ability to do this again in the future, which leaves us in a position where we're still likely dead next turn because we don't have our cogwork assembler. That's what I was trying to say. So we get to block. We get to block. We get to block. So stuff dies, but we lose, unfortunately, our cogwork assembler. We do get to kill some of our opponent's stuff. Now I guess we're like praying that we can't leave the assembler or we're dead, unfortunately. So now we're praying that we, I guess, top deck? Like, technically we're alive for the time being. We draw land past the turn. Boat it. Yeah, Ooze would be good. Goes to combat. Oh, if we could have kept this cogwork assembler, then I think we're golden, because we can start copying tumbler magnets, and it's going to be super hard to lose. This is where crop rotation doesn't do a ton. All right, play the land past the turn. Well, hope our opponent fizzles, whiffs, and we find some jello. Opponent pumps. I guess we probably crop rotation to thin our deck. Opponent passes. Well, crop rotation. Thin the deck. Tron land. Untap. Ancient Stirrings. Oh, there goes our Embrace. Well, take Tumbler Magnet. Tumbler Magnet does answer another threat for now. Go. And we didn't put any Jello to the bottom, so the Jello's still around. No, Magnet's pretty good. We still have a bunch of core tappers to power up our Tumbler Magnets. So we got the Infusers to power them up. 2 is sketchy. That's like a bird spell to the face away from being dead. Phone it. Combat. Pumps. Do we have to start tapping? Do we have to start tapping is a question. If our opponent has artifact destruction on our naturalist, then we just lose. All right, we won't do it. It's scary. Opponent. All right. Well, I guess we should have tumbled. Oh, okay. What is our opponent doing? Whoa! All right. Dodged a bullet. Wow. All right. Opponent really wanted to get rid of that naturalist. Wow. Okay, revokes our Tumbler Magnet. Can we draw Jello? Yes, we can. All right, let's see how big this gets. So we get to make 8/8? That's pretty good. Whoa! Whoa! Jello-tron! The Jello is here! Oh, yes! And opponent scoops it up! Oh my goodness! There is no way we should have won that game. Well, don't worry. If our opponent had burned, they probably would have thrown it at one of our oozes. Oh. Wow, excuse me. Oh my goodness. That worked! It kind of actually worked. Against an aggro, I thought we were dead. I mean, we were technically dead, but our opponent did us a favor there. Alright. So, Jello, eh? Our tumbler magnets are looking good. Do we want to change anything? The brainstorms would be nice. The question is, what can we cut for them? Maybe we got to go down to Core Tapper. Like, Core Tapper is cute. But it's pretty fragile. At least Infuser is a good blocker. Alright, we'll bring in one Brainstorm. Right like that. No, the Embraces are the core of our deck. Embrace is the core of our deck. That is why we're doing it. That is our Karn. That is our Karn. Yeah, Gleaming Barrier might be. Oh my god. All right, Gavelson again. Lango. Well, we do need to hit lands. If we can hit lands and Tumbler Magnet Infuser, that would be good. Bonnet. Combat. And if we get it assembled, we got the Jello. 19. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. Whoever said we should cut a Yavmaya's Embrace, I'm coming around to that idea. we have Yavmaya Embrace Tron, which is probably not optimal. Ooh, Goblin. Okay. Land, please. All right, we do get the land. That's helpful. And another land. Well, play Tumbler Magnet. Pass the turn. Put it. Yeah, maybe we just let our opponent attack this turn. Yeah, we'll take it this turn. Bonnet gets in, hits us. Land? No. Brainstorm, though. Alright. Down to 13. Way on top. Land. Infuser. Pass the turn. We might have a shot. The only Joe Fish for the 23rd month. We are Dirty Tron players, but in our own way. I guess that's true. We did kind of already win. Sickle Slicer. Uh-huh. No equipping? Alright, well, we will tap Toll Collector. Put it. Passes. Well, charge up Tumbler Magnet. Well, let's Brainstorm. Brainstorm first. We gotta get rid of some of these Yavmaya Embraces. Put back 2 Embraces for now. Ugh. Alright, play a Forest. Play Infuser. Well, we're going to draw another Embrace, but that's okay. We can shuffle away the second one next turn. Pass the turn. Land for our opponent. I mean, Infinite Tumbler Magnets seem decent at keeping us alive. And we're not super far away from starting to embrace about it. Battle Rattle Shaman. Opponent. Well, you gotta pick first. Yeah, upkeep cycling probably is worth it. Tap a Toll Collector. About it. Wow. Almost getting frisky. Opponent passes. Well, charge you. Charge you. Forest cycle you. Get a forest. Tumbler magnet. Getting big. This is kind of working. I think it's actually kind of working. Wait, what am I getting yelled at for? Oh, we are 0-0 technically. This is our old record. We're 0-0 with Jellotron. Except I actually kind of like where we're at now. Take it up, take it up. We draw a forest. Well, another tumbler magnet. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close. Worst case, so what if we Jello? We might just Jello next turn. So we can make, let's see, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 3/3s. 3 3/3s actually seems like a huge deal on this board. So if we don't draw anything else, we're probably just gonna Jello. All right, another Battle Rattle Shaman. Opponent's all about trying to be aggressive. These infusers, though, are good blockers, and the tumbler magnets are holding down the fort. And the Jello's coming. Opponent pumps Goblin Guide. Well, we will tap you. Tap you. I can't believe this is working. We do have the perpetual magnet. Yeah, 3 3/3 seems pretty decent, especially into double embrace at some point. Well, keep charging them up. Yeah, Jello's been great. I can't believe it worked. What kind of deck for Pioneer Standard would one suggest for a dirty jank player? Ooh, something with Panharmonicon? You can never go wrong with Panharmonicon. Ooh, alright, well, that means, oh yeah, we're going to win this. We're somehow going to win this. Well, 3 3/3s. Some defense. Pass the turn into double embrace. And I think the Tron is working. Oh, yeah, Panharmonicon is legal in Pioneer. Ooh, Godo. Alright. Well, that'll look good on our side of the battlefield. Tutor's up. Oh, it better not be Lightning Greaves. Okay, sword, that's fine. Equips the sword. Sure. Combat. Well, tap you. Tap you. This deck, it's like a machine. Yeah, we can't steal the thing that has the sword, but we can steal the Godo. Or anything else. Opponent. Passes. And I'll keep charging him up. And here comes the embraces. Teamer Angels. I don't know what angels exist in those colors. Well, alright. Come to us, Godo. Pass the turn. Godo's actually pretty fast clock with an embrace on it. Major Killjoy, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Opponent gets back Godo for a minute. Goes to combat. Pops and pubs. Boy, if we can find our Lux Cannon on this board state, it's going to get pretty sweet. Pumps. Sure. Well, we will tap you. Tap you. Yeah, the charge counter deck's actually super fun. About it. Passes. Well, charge it up. Come on, Lux Cannon. Or Tron and more Jello. That would also probably close out the game. Well, there is Tron. Well, alright. Godo. Let's try this again. Power Plat. Go. Oh, I love this deck. This deck is fun. It seems fun so far. I haven't gotten to play it a ton, but this deck has been a blast, won't it? Fencing Ace. Opponent combat. Pumps and pumps. It's working, Zach. We broke the format. We broke it. We have only two oozes. Opponent pumps and pumps. Well, tap the sword. Opponent pumps. Well, tap Goblin Guide. Godo's only a 2-turn clock. Oh yeah, auto yielding might be worth it. Well, charge it. Auto yield. If only our oozes were samurais. We draw Jello. Island. Alright, well, go to combat. Do we even get in? Yeah, I think we do. We'd kill 3 creatures? Yeah, get him with Godo. Yeah, I guess 2 creatures at least. I mean, yeah, and I think we saw Revoke Existence, so doing something with Godo before our opponent gets it back seems worthwhile. Alright, we'll take it. So that Yamaya's Embrace was a 4 for 1? Alright. Well, I mean... yeah. Tap, block. Yeah. I mean, I guess we're actually trying to kill our opponent now. The tide is turned, and we are actually the aggro deck. Pound it. Takes 9. Down to 11. We passed the turn. At 8 mana, 4 for 1 barely cuts it. Pioneer's back, Iron Tigress. At least, almost back. Could you read Godo? Godo said, when it comes into play, you get to tutor for equipment put into play. When it attacks for the first time each turn, you untap it in all samurai you control. After that phase, there's an additional combat phase. So it doesn't give all your creatures an extra combat. Well, technically it gives you 2 combats, but it only untaps your samurai. So your other creatures, like our oozes, would still be tapped. So we couldn't have attacked twice with the oozes. About it. Rattles up the fencing ace. Well, we will tap the sword. Yeah, we might have got a little too aggressive. Actually, no, our opponent can't just swing back or they lose. Tap, tap. Okay. And GG's? GG's! Tron! Tron! Found it. Passes. We untap. Charge it. Do we go for it is the question. Like, if our opponent has instant speed removal, we could lose if we go for it. You know what? We're going for it. We're going for it. There's not many things they could have. Galvanic Blast doesn't do it. Tron! We won a match! maybe we broke the format. Maybe we actually broke the format already. I don't know what our opponent could have had there. From what we saw in game 1, I'm just not sure. We saw Galvanic Blast. They only had 2 artifacts. What instant speed removal do they... I mean, a path would have gotten us, but our opponent would have had to top deck at that turn. So I felt pretty good about it. There was some risk, but please cut the brace. Never. It's our Karn. 300k subs would be sweet. Ugh. All right. So I think we'll probably go until we lose, and then we'll have to wrap things up so I'd upload the podcast. You didn't have any instant speed. Yeah, I was hoping not. That was a risk, because if you had instant speed removal, things could go poorly. But 2 Tron lands and nothing, in all blue mana. All right. I mean, we can assemble Tron pretty quickly. It seems fine. It's not a good hand, but it is a little bit like Dice Factory. Opponent's going to 5, which probably means they still stomp us. What's your opinion on Teferi being banned in Brawl? Honestly, I haven't played Brawl in a while, so I actually don't have any real sense of how good Teferi is in the format. I guess I'm fine with it, but as I said, I haven't really played hardly any Brawl in like almost a year, several months. Yeah, we might have to map for a forest. We'll see. We're gonna try to delay making the decision. Well, okay. That makes it a little easier to map for a forest. Ugh. Or we could draw a forest. Yeah, we'll just map for a forest. That's fine. And then we can Ancient Stirrings. Is Yat My Embrace that good? No, not really, but we're playing Tron and we need some finisher, and that's all we found. So it's been functional. How much longer is the stream for? Uh, we will probably end up wrapping up once we lose a match. So possibly the end of this match. If we win this match, then one more after this. So not super long because I have to get the podcast with our big banning discussion uploaded. Well, at most it would be 2 more matches because then we would have won the draft. Yeah, lots of Boros aggro. I'll play a forest. Ancient Stirrings. So many embraces. I think we actually want Core Tapper. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, let's just pass. We can take our beats this turn. We're mostly trying to get to this Yamai Embrace. I mean, so far 2XM has felt fun. I've enjoyed it. Opponent plays a land. Sickle Slicer. Yeah. Opponent combat. It's us. Down to 13. Are we going to be fast enough? Oh, Infuser's sweet too. We need some of our tumbler magnets, I think. Actually, I think we're doing this wrong. I think we should cast this X1. Cast it X1. X1 that we can put a counter on it and play Infuser. And that makes our opponent equip everything on this Thraben Inspector, most likely. And then hopefully we can just nab everything for the time being with a Yamai Embrace. Yeah, our deck is pretty good at building big chalices. That is part of what we're trying to do. I really want to go off with Lux Cannon. We haven't really got to go off with Lux Cannon yet. Alright, so Chalice resolves. Charge it up. Infuser. And this still gets us, if we sacrifice Core Tapper, or even if we don't, most likely to Yamaya's Embrace next turn, which is what we were heading for. Mad Godzilla! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Opponent, combat. Attacks. We will block here after getting blown out by that surge thing. Oh, alright, so we're getting blown out by something else. Strength of arms, sure. Down to 10. Awkward. Ooh, Jello. Jello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So I might have done that kind of wrong. We might actually not have needed to sacrifice Core Tapper. Yeah, I guess we didn't. All right. Slight. Man, that was a bit of a misplay. About it. Gets in. Who are we raiding? I am actually not sure. But next turn we can make a pretty big Jello. Opponent attacks. Well, trade him off. Opponent plays a land. Sickle Slicer. Now we get to make 5/5/5s? 5/5/5s? There's a good chance that'll be enough. Opponent passes. Forest. Jello. And 5/5/5s probably beats 2/2/2s. I don't know much about Magic, but I think 5/5/5s is better than 2/2/2s. Jello's been insane. Oh, come at us, Gerbs. Maybe this is actually like a semi-real archetype. Looking for viewer input, please comment. Let me see, Backlash. Rakdos midrange. I really like Liliana Waker of the Dead. I mean, that seems like a solid mid-range deck to me. I discovered this week that Ophidiomancer Divine Visitation is gross in EDH. Opponent, Thopter Engineer, sure. So, Hasty Dork. Equips it up. Hits us. For 3. Opponent plays a land. We untap. Oh! Okay. More Jello. We do have to not die to the Thopter. Yeah, we might have to. Yeah, I think we do. We can wait until next turn to Jello. Steal the Thopter. Yeah, no one even plays around the first Embrace. Oh, the deck looks sweet, Doug. Krev and Ragna, definitely a super fun partner commander pair. Partners. Alright, so we snag the Thopter. We will get in with an Ooze. I mean, I guess if they could get another hasty flying artifact, like their artifacts have haste now. But our opponent's also like, they're at the edge of being dead. I know that Tisa is way stronger, but I want to tone down the deck. I have enough decks that are around at 8. Yeah, it's good to have a variety of power levels, I think, depending on the play group you're playing with in Commander. Captain Crunchberry for the 3rd month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Opponent takes it. Down to 15. Untaps. And scoops it up. Jello still getting it done against aggro. Somehow. No Tron that game, but it was still decent. Alright, so I think we go 1 Embrace, 1 Core Tapper for a Tumbler Magnet and a Brainstorm. Right like that. The Jello, yeah, Jello's been insane. Wow, $5,000 version of Shulane. I was watching Commander Clash. I noticed he was talking about the tap lands. FIY, I have a lot of tap lands in your Yarok deck. No, that's good. That's good, Doug. That makes sense with something like Field of the Dead to turn them on. Pure Polar Banzer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rip Wildcards Wreck. Yeah, Wreck, it's out of here. Not great for wildcards, obviously. That's one of the downsides, is a deck like Historic Team of Reclamation. Like Expansion Explosion, what are you going to do with it? Magma Quake, what are you going to do with it? You have, apart from the card that gets banned itself. You have other cards that you bought. They don't really go anyplace else. So you still end up losing out, even if you get refunded for some of the cards. Chillum MTG and Pure Polar Panzer, thank you so much for the sub, by the way. Definitely appreciate it. Happy bad day to you. Welcome you both to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Tron Lane go. So we need blue mana. We need Tron lands, but this hand's fine. We got Tumbler Magnets. Igorex, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. It also keeps the deck around 7. Yeah, being around 7's a good place to be for me. You know, we have 4 Tumbler Magnets going. No way to charge them yet. Yeah, Tumbler Magnet's really good. Weapons Trainee. Alright. Oh, blue mana's good. No, land, go. Hey, thank you for the cheer, Krausdung. Build it. Mountain. Hits us. Sure. Down to 17. And, alright, there's the toll collector. So many forests. Tumbler Magnet. Go. We've played against Boros aggro twice. So there's definitely a lot of aggro. Yeah, this isn't ideal. We might just be getting run over here. Tap the toll collector. Take 2. Can we stabilize? Down to 14. A tap. There's a mine. Well, let's brainstorm. Ooh, and a tower and a jello. Okay. Put back 2 forests. Well, now that's what we wanted to see. Forest cycle. Get a forest. Shuffle. Alright, well, kill us this turn if you can, opponent, because Jello is coming. Need some meow meow for the 9th month. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Hey, thank you, Lewis Donner. Hopefully everything is going well for you. So how much can we do? 7, 8. 4 4/4s? 4 4/4s is still pretty good. Marcy, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then we need another blue source to start giving our opponent some hugs. Naturalist is good too, though. All right, opponent. Yeah, tap down the toll collector. We take 6 down to 8. Crusader of Odric. Skin Brand Golem. Alright. Ooh. Well, play the mine. Jello. 4 4/4s. Pass the turn. I mean, that is pretty good defense for the time being. Next turn, we can Naturalist. Get rid of the equipment. Turn off this weapons trainee. It's fun, Tron. I mean, I haven't played against Boros aggro, period, before this draft. And now we've played against it twice in a row. So my previous, 6 rounds, I didn't play against it once. Opponent equips the germ. Goes to combat. Well, we'll tap down Crusader. Yeah, block, block. Could use one more Jello. Opponent equips. Well, Ancient Stirrings. Take an island. That'll be good for next turn. 7, 8, 9. Hmm. Ooh. Play Forest, play Naturalist. Blow up Sickle Slicer. Pass the turn. Hugs incoming. I guess we can infuse here too, can't we? Yeah, that's good. Well, we got the hug. Boat it. Yeah, Tron makes so much mana. Now I know what all those dirty Karn players feel like. Booted. I mean, we'll probably end up taking the Crusader. That seems like our opponent's best creature. Opponent attacks and attacks. Well, we will block and block. Man, is this deck actually good? Yeah, Tumbler Magnet's helpful for sure. So opponent eats through our Jello. Equips. Well, we will start charging up Tumbler Magnet. Play an island. Yeah. And yoink. And a post scoops it up! 2-0 with Tron. On to the finals! Alright, well, I mean, we won. We're actually 2-0-2-0. Someone said we were going to go 3-0-6-0 mockingly in the chat, but that's actually looking possible. We broke it! We broke it, Tron. Oh. Yeah, no one knows what to do. Yeah, the Galvanic Blast Punch certainly helped. We would have lost that game for sure. Like, we were dead. The funny thing is, I don't even feel like this is as good as a Tron deck could be, because we're playing for Yavimaya Embrace. It's not like we open Karns or anything like awesome as our finishers. We didn't even get like a Mere Battlesphere or anything like that. We're making do with Yavimaya, 4 Yavimaya Embraces and Jello to close out the game, and it's good enough. Battle Rage probably would be a problem if you can get through our endless tapping. Eep and everyone's ranker. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's gonna make mana in a different sort of way, potentially. Ooh boy. Alright. Or also the Tron way. Vote it. Could Jellotron work in Modern? Maybe. Well, okay. Expedition map? Or is this mine? Oh, we're gonna have turn 3 Tron! We're gonna have turn 3 Tron! Joey Gads, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. About it. Let's just do some scrying. Okay, thank you about it. Oh, we actually do want the forest. So we'll keep the forest. Wow, that is a risky Glimmer Void. Risque. Well. Crack the map. Tower power plant mine. Wait. Tower mine. Almost got the wrong one. Tower mine power plant. There we go. Get the power plant. And... Oh, do we want to... how do we do this? Everflowing Chalice Core Tapper? Spicy Dungus! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll play Core Tapper. We'll hold on to the Chalice for now. We're not doing much next turn because we have only colorless mana. So we can just cast a big Everflowing Chalice. Opponent gets in, hits us. Sure. Down to 18. And Sanctum Gargoyle, sure. Well, play an island. Everflowing Chalice X3. Infuser. Boy, you have so much mana. If we could find a Jello, oh my god. Oh my god. We will make the most Jello that anyone has ever made. Bro, I'm sad. Jund has been destroyed. Oh, Wenda? Wait, Jund has been destroyed? Or just like in general? Rush of Knowledge. Yeah, alright, that's pretty good. Opponent draws 4. And gets him on the flyer. Well, charge up our Chalice. Jello! Jello! Charge up our Chalice. Ooh. Ho, ho, ho. That's sweet. That's super sweet. Lux Cannon. Oh, that's so good. This is kind of the dream. Lux Cannon. Play an island. Pass the turn. Oh, we are coming for you. Opponent. Can your blue-black deck answer it? Fairy Mechanist, gonna go digging. Sure. I mean, we're gonna get to blow up a lot of permanents. And we still have Jellos in our deck. Plays for our opponent. Combat. Gets in. Gets in. We drop to 14. Corridor Monitor. Okay. Well, charge up Lux Cannon. Charge up Lux Cannon. Untap. Charge up Lux Cannon. Forest. Give a Sanctum Gargoyle a hug. And pass the turn. Found it. Lad. Glint Sleeve Artisan. Sure. We just gotta find our Jello. Yeah, dork. Well, we will. Blow up Mechanist. About it. No attacks. Jello. Jello. Charge up Lux Cannon. Untap. Lux Cannon. More hugs would be good, too. We do have 4 of them in our deck. Ugh, more land. Well, play the forest. Charge up Lux Cannon. Pass the turn. Well, we're just going to keep blowing stuff up. I would like to get to the point of blowing up lands, but I feel like we got to get creatures for now because we are a bit behind on board. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's a lot of mana. Shroom the Hegemon. Alright, opponent's grinding out value. Gets back Mechanus. Goes digging. Opponent has what seems to be a solid Esper Artifact deck. And their mana's even working. Pentat Prism. Whew. And the Prism. Opponent goes combat. We're fighting the good fight. We will blow up Shroom, untap. Charge Lux Cannon. Uh-huh. Well, I guess we keep hugging. Are we over-tapping? We are. Alright. Untap, untap. Hug Mechanus. And now maybe we start attacking. Get in with Sanctum Gargoyle, hit ya. Hug number 2. Play the island. Pass the turn. Found it. Oh, this is the best draft we've had in a while. Hey, what's up, Edcini? How are you? Boat it. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Sure. Cloud Reader Sphinx. That is acceptable. And we haven't even drawn Jello this game. Oh, we would make some big Jellos. Yeah, Cannon's pretty good if you could charge it up. And it fits nicely with the theme of our deck. Maybe we actually just drafted a really good deck. Jello Hugs? Aggressive Hugs pretty good too. Gelatinous Gelatin is our primary finisher. Opponent cycles into a Skarsdag High Priest. Well, we will charge up Lux Cannon. Charge up Lux Cannon. Untap. Charge up Lux Cannon. Blow up High Priest. Oh, I really want to draw Jello. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 17. Well, 16, I guess. So, X8? Oh, if we can find a Jello, it's going to be so big. I'll pass the turn. Staying on defense this turn. Opponent on taps. Oh, I just want to oh, it'd be so good. It would be so sweet if we'd find it. About it. Apparently our deck can actually hold up against aggro too. It's some sort of green Jello. What flavor is green Jello? Like sour apple or something? I don't know. I haven't eaten Jello in a long time. Mark Dwayne 007, welcome to the Fishbowl. Lime, that makes more sense. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It tastes like green. Found it. Thinking it over. Can they beat our setup here? I mean, eventually they whiff, and then we're still eating a permanent, like, almost every turn. So we are just going to keep shooting their stuff down. and get in there with their hug creatures. 24, 24, 24s? Oh, yeah, it's double X, so it'd probably be 12, 12, 12s. Wait, no. 8, 13. Yeah, 12, 12, 12s. Sounds about right. Oh, opponent. Alright, Sanctum Gargoyle to get back Shroom. Well, I mean, our opponent is chaining together their best spells. So they haven't whiffed yet. They are staying in this game by chaining their stuff together, so they have hope. Alright, so opponent is officially out of cards. They've done everything. They've top decked everything. They are officially out of cards. This is what they got. Yeah. Opponent. Passes. Well, charge up Lux Cannon. Untap. Jello. Charge up Lux Cannon. We draw more lands, which aren't very helpful. We pass the turn. Well, we'll see. Opponent's built a big board, and we have not drawn Jello. We have not drawn any tumbler magnets. So there is a chance that maybe they can get us just by being aggro. Opponent. More action off the top. Whoa! Boy, that's a messed up card that should not exist. Alright, well, that was fun. Oh, boy. Well, okay, so opponent did draw pretty well. Also, Cyclonic Rift is just... I hate that card. Nobody! It is not a fair and balanced Magic card by any definition. Nobody! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. I mean, we're just immediately dead. There's not even like... It's not like always... Like, we just die right that second. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can bring in Metallic Rebuke. I don't think... I don't know what the odds are of it actually helping, but alright, run it back. I think that Cyclonic Rift should be banned in Commander, 100%. Yeah, opponent does have a really good... yeah, the podcast will be uploaded after we finish the stream, which will be after we get Cyclonic Rift out of this last game. We are nearing the end of what has been a very long compared to normal stream, but we've got to do some sweet limited stuff, so that is sweet. Land, and we got Jello. Can we get the mana? We will take a power plant. Oh, Cyclonic Rift is so broken. Yeah, this has been a really fun deck. Opponent plays a land and Springleaf Drum for some reason. Power plant. Go. Hey, Seth, so I have a Grixis spells list and can't decide which is better for the last spots. It's between Gurmag and Shark Typhoon. Which do you think would be best most of the time? Well, are you able to... Hey, what's up, Tenchu? How are you? I think if you're able to fill your graveyard quickly with Thought Scours and stuff, it's probably... I would probably lean towards Gurmag Angler. It really depends on that exact shell of your list, I think. Opponent, Executioner's Capsule, sure. Well, Island, go. So yeah, it's hard to say for sure, but I would lean towards, if you can fill your graveyard really quickly, probably Gurmag Angler. Like, Gurmag Angler coming down on turn 2 or something is way more impactful than... than a shark at that point in the game. On the other hand, if you can't fill your graveyard, then I can see an argument for Alright. Then I could see an argument for Sharks. Is Peace Strider really worth the counter spell? We're just not doing anything. So I don't think we can let our opponent build a board because we're just going to die. So in that context, I think the answer is yes. Like, our opponent just playing some 3/3s and playing some creatures and attacking is going to kill us really quickly while we're not doing much of anything. On the other end, if we draw Tron and get to make a bunch of Jello, then we might win. Ever-flowing Chalice. Well, run out the Chalice. Yeah, opponent's deck seems very strong. Play a land, pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Have you seen any Double Masters opening videos? P-Pack seem way swingier than I expected. I mean, oh boy. Yeah, Russian Knowledge has worked out very well for our opponent. I guess we don't really have removal, so... Theoden Mazel, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, bad day is a good day. Opponent, it's us. We'll draw more lands. Ugh. Well, not looking ideal. Yeah, if we draw Tron, we're in business until our opponent just Cyclonic Rifts. And then we're back out of business. Yeah, we got a bit of the flood going. About it. Yeah, the bannings definitely were sweet. Good choices. Scars deck High Priest. Uh-oh. Yeah. And Fairy Mechanist. I will say our opponent's probably a little fortunate their mana's worked. My experience with this format is that it's ridiculously hard to make 3-color mana work well. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, that does it. I mean, now we're Brainstorm locked for 2 turns. Yeah, we can't do anything. Yeah, I think they probably got us. Opponent does have a very solid looking deck. Yeah, Copying Mechanist can reset our top cards. Ish. Well, okay, 3 lands. Boy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is 12 out of 25. 12 out of 15 is pretty insane. That can't be right. 12 out of something. Regardless, it's a ridiculous amount of lands. Opponent untaps. Well, if we wait till their turn, then they can potentially kill it, and then we auto-lose. Like, if our opponent just Executioner Capsules Mechanus, and we have to draw lands for the next 3 turns, I think we're just 0%. Opponent gets in hits, well, no, makes 5/5, yeah. So now we're dead, even through Gelatin. There isn't a card in our deck that matters. We will draw in C, though, just in case. It is Tumbler Magnet, and yeah, all right. Well, Tron was sweet. It was definitely sweet. When are you going to announce winners of the Goldfish Challenge? Ooh, that's something else we got to get to now that spoiler season's done. Well, we finished 2 and 3. Pony had a very nice deck in that last round, but we proved that you could go trotting. Yeah, that was not great running. We proved that you could trot, even with Yambai as embraces and Jellos as your finishers. I don't think we'd open the boosters. The EV is so bad. On that note, though, everyone, I think we got to wrap it up for tonight. I got to scurry off. And do you not get 2 mythic box toppers? You get 2 box toppers in Double Masters. They're not necessarily mythics. On On that note, though, everyone, I gotta scurry off and get the podcast uploaded. So, quick reminders on the way out the door of our stream for today. Replay YouTube if you want to look back on any of our beautiful Tron drafting or anything else. Check it out there. Normal YouTube, Modern Budget Magic going up tonight. Keep an eye out for that. And one last reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some Magic cards, yeah, get them over at cardkingdom.com. Even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker, pre-order Double Masters, all that good stuff. Most importantly, everyone, thank you to all of you for donations and subbing and hanging out and talking Mannings and playing Limited. Tomorrow, the ban list will be updated. We will try some 9 lives. We will play some new standards. So tons of awesome stuff coming up. Y'all are amazing. Have a wonderful evening. We will be back about 24 hours from now, 6 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow to 9 lives and up. Until then, have a wonderful night. Thanks again for being awesome, and I will talk to you soon.